about, kind of momentarily getting distracted by, the dark shapes in the clouds above. They kind of been there earlier. You're just checking, seeing, what's going on with them. There was a point where, you realized at one point, very kind of Wile E. Coyote-ish, that you had walked off the edge of something, and not quite realized until looking down.
The note taker is here.
And then falling into something, and now for a while you have simply been sitting in darkness in what seems like an enclosed space. Probably like 10ish feet by like 3 or 4 feet.
This is worse than when I got Marvin.
3 or 4 feet tall, by 10 wide.
10 long. But you're laying just kind of laying in there, and you just remember like a heavy, loud slamming and the clicking of something, and you were just kind of been locked in this now. You seem to have potentially fallen into something that was open, and it closed behind you. And it's kind of been a while
now. Lives in coffins.
Vampires.
It's kind of.
Well, I didn't know that when I was asked to go save you from the fucking coffin. Spoiler alert, we didn't.
Yeah, it's kind of been a while.
We couldn't.
Honestly, probably been like 10 hours-ish.
Oh, that's good.
And you just kind of been...
Tried.
Long naps?
Sweet. Yeah, long naps. You probably gotten past like the point of panic, and you're just kind of like...
I hear vampire coffins actually
is that considered a long rest? Does it heal him?
Well, he can't sleep, yeah.
Yeah, that's a long rest.
You just got a full...
You just got a long rest
back,
out of that.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a rogue.
I have some spells.
I forget things.
Would he be like full health already?
Yeah, and a little bit ago you felt
Speaking of
kind of
spells,
like
where am I at?
weird like the,
We just
everything kind of shaking.
Just now?
Kind of shaking and rumbling.
Right before.
And a lot of the noise like from the outside is very, very heavily muffled. Kind of feeling around, you can tell it's definitely just stone. Just stone on all the different sides. Give me an investigation check real quick.
There's a titan locked in the
Ooh.
moon.
In the dungeon?
In the moon.
A titan locked in the moon.
We'll save that for later.
Yeah, 6?
That might be a
Oh
little
yeah,
far.
so...
I was heavy sleeping.
Yeah,
I can't quite blind yet,
still
so.
kind of feeling around everything.
No, there's so
it gets to a
air
point
in
where
space. Well, we don't know.
you kind of start to hear like a heavy definitely like the sound of like an expenditure of like energy, like someone. So it seems like someone or something's trying to open this thing now, but there's just simply to no avail.
Is that one of y'all?
Could be. And you kind of hear this keep going on, and coming back to the rest of you as y'all are at the opening of this part of the crypt where the roof had fallen through, and you'd seen this this smaller there's the mausoleum down there in this crypt where y'all had taken the good guess that Dancer potentially fell in and it slammed closed behind him.
Very unlike me with my acrobatics to fall into something. Hey, searching for fabric is a very distracting business.
So wait, are we back at our present tense where Soren opens the crypt and grabs Dancer?
Well,
Or are we in the past tense where the first time they tried to get him?
y'all are looking down into this as Soren is attempting to open it, but we're kind of to no avail.
That's not what my notes say.
No, y'all simply assumed that he opened it.
You said Soren opens the crypt and grabs Dancer, because I always write the last phrase. I'm just saying. It's okay. I'm just saying.
Maybe you didn't get it.
I can confirm.
Maybe he had to
Still in the
re-roll.
crypt?
Maybe there was
Still in
a
the
disadvantage.
I don't know.
Okay, so we're watching Soren try to get him out of the
and it
crypt
seems,
and fail.
yeah, he is unable to just brute strength it.
Kelsey,
He
the
will
DM will remember that.
he'll kind of like ask any of you if you have any rope.
Remind me not to stand next to
We all have ropes.
He'll ask y'all for some of your rope if you want to like lend it.
I'll give some to him.
I'll give him some
Yeah,
rope.
here, just open it up and I'll give it to him and then we'll be good to go. We can close it.
Do you drop the rope down to him?
You can do that, and he'll try like wrapping it around like adjacent. like adjacent crypts and like kind of like pulling,
I love the spin.
like trying to like get leverage on the top of this thing, and it still does not seem to budge.
The other crypts open.
No,
It
absolutely.
still does not seem to budge, and yeah, he is having trouble opening it.
Has anybody ever read Dracula? You can't open it. You can just move it around.
That's funny.
But
What if, does he need like a crowbar to try to give it leverage? Should I shut down? Like, you want to try with a crowbar?
Yeah, he's been kind of attempting to brute force it. And it
I'll
simply
drop my
doesn't seem to
crowbar
be
down
working.
to
I feel
it.
like crowbar
I like
would be
to
the
think
most
sword.
ideal
I think
tool
crowbar.
for
Than
that
a
goblin.
crowbar, but
What?
I just, for some leverage, if he's
Sword
like,
would
I'll
be
drop
the way
my,
to-
I'll ask
Yeah.
him if he wants, like,
What
you want
race
to
is
try
he?
it with a crowbar?
Yeah, he looks like just like a taller, like pale, like almost really kind of like gray skinned male, just like white hair, gray skin.
White hair like me.
it is grayscale.
A little bit, yeah.
That's not what it sounds like. Does he want the crowbar? From the crowbar.
Sure.
Drop it down to him.
He's gonna kind of look at it. He's like, someone puts it in his pocket. I'm not. What?
To like get leverage? No?
You know how to use simple machines?
What is this?
From the inside. You ever heard of physics?
So you stick the long end, Soren, into the part that you're trying to lift up, and then you use the curved end to bend it so that it lifts up the thing you're trying to open.
Like a lever.
All right. Yeah, he'll do that, then start pressing down on it, and it will break.
That's fair.
The crowbar broke?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Would you get a wooden crowbar?
I'm just trying to be helpful. What are you offering?
that's never happened in my business. It always opens our boxes.
And then all the air comes out.
Or it fills
No.
it there?
It's bottled.
The bottled air are in the boxes.
Mm.
Yeah. Did you not watch that video?
Yeah, did you not watch the video?
I did watch the video. That was actually
Come
so
on.
funny.
I had to send that. How perfect
That
was
was
that?
perfect. That was funny. Okay, well, and then I yelled out, I'm like, is there anything we can do to help? I'm not very strong.
He's kind of getting like flustered and kind of frustrated with this kind of like in the moment. At this point, he's just kind of like, well, do you want to come down and help? We can't open this one. I doubt the other ones will open.
All right. So let's take some rope and let's get down there.
She can fly, right?
Oh yeah, I just fly down.
I'm not.
You can fly now?
I can't fly.
I'm
I
gonna
can
secure
fly-
some
I
rope at
always
the top,
fly.
and I'm gonna climb down.
But can I like, would it be helpful to like hold it from the top and like try to fly up with it and y'all push? Like I pull y'all? No, probably not.
Seems complicated and probably like you'll get hurt.
Yeah.
No, we didn't stretch.
Like it might end up pushing on top of me.
You gotta remember what airwing sounds like. That's dumb. No to that. Come on, let's go. And so I climb down into the crevasse to get out into the
Crevasse.
So,
I did. It's very watery.
It is
Okay.
very, very.
Very.
Yeah,
That's funny.
as you all get down looking at this crypt, like yeah, there's writing and there's carvings, like reliefs and engravings on around it. But for the most part, there doesn't seem there's
Sweet, we
just
leveled up.
barely even a hint of a scene.
What?
Yeah,
Hmm?
Sorry.
We leveled up to 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of last session.
that
No,
was
no,
before
se-
last
session
session.
That was
before.
before.
You
I
were
was
there?
here for
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why I
been a
got
little
bold.
It's coming. It's all
Well,
coming
you were
back. It's
there,
all
and
coming
then
back.
there was a session I wasn't there,
Mhm.
and then the session you weren't there.
Oh, man.
Whew.
So everyone should be level 2 at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, we leveled 2 out here.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm level 2.
Yeah, and looking at it, there's barely like the hint of a scene.
Blades on my
Like in breaking over where the where this coffin probably opens up.
It's magical.
Potentially. But yeah, he's still like trying to force it. I mean, between not really being able to get a great grip on it, it's pretty like smooth, and also just I mean, it seems pretty well built against like attempting to open it. But he just isn't finding a way to open it at the moment.
I would like to investigate this thing to
Okay.
see if there's like a little lever or a latch that we're just missing.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
That is a 17 plus.
Oh, see, it's a lot
Nice.
better than mine. Mine
Dirty
was
20.
26.
Dirty 20. Looking, looking about it, sort of some of the reliefs and the engravings, kind of can be shifted in a way, and it exposes like inside there's gears. There's gears and like metal, like shorter metal beams. It seems like there's a framework that has some sort of mechanical nature to it underneath the stone.
I say, Flambeau, come look at this.
Okay.
Come check this out.
Can I investigate it?
Yeah.
See
Well,
if you-
yeah,
see if you can figure it out.
you'll see the same thing.
Let's see if you can figure out how it works.
Let's
and,
see if I can figure
see
out
if
how
you
it
can
works.
figure out
I'm
how
very
to
high intelligence.
Give me
Investigation.
just give me a general intelligence check.
Yeah.
Nat.
What is it total?
23.
23. Yeah, kind of.
Dude, I call, I,
Smart
dude, what
guy.
the alley
Nice.
oop? What
That
an
was.
alley-oop.
That was. Threw it to me, and I was just like, I got you.
Dude, that's how you role play. You
That's
actually
how it was. It
do
was
it.
perfect.
Yeah, looking
It just opens.
looking at it and being able to shift
Push the button.
some of some
Big
of
red
like
button.
these
Scatter
stone reliefs, only kind of like one portion at a time. It kind of takes some time to put it together. It seems the mechanism in a way kind of locks against like being forced open. There's some sort of key that like lets loose like a number of these gears. The gears themselves have like writing on them, sort of like a flowing script, and also it's just even with that like investigation, there's portions of it that just are utterly alien, and yeah, it seems like a very like intricate set of things. Certainly designed in a way to just keep people out and keep things in.
So Soren's with us.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Hey Soren, do you know what that says?
He'll kind of like come over there like looking looking at it, and he seems kind of confused like looking at it. There's a chance he's not like completely familiar with this. It may have been built in a time where he wasn't there, when he might have been off on his travels, or he's never rested in this sense, so he's not familiar with it. But he will read it and kind of like going through.
Can I hear anything?
You can kind of hear like it's very muffled. Like it's like incredibly insulated.
So I don't know if it's good or bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, can we hear him in there?
Mm-mm. Not from the outside.
Yeah, 'cause I
Do we
was-
know?
He's not even speaking anyways.
Do we know that he's in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I send him a message?
Sure.
I'm just gonna. Oh wait, hold on. What's the?
What's the range?
But it's 120 feet, but I'm gonna make sure he can go through.
It's like a foot of
surface.
stone,
You'll be able
right?
to see, yeah.
1 foot of stone,
There you go.
1 inch of common metal, thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna send a. Hey, Dancer, are you in there?
Oh, I'm in here.
Guys, he's really in there. That's definitely him.
Is that
Are
you,
you talking to
Lambo?
him?
I mean, we saw him go in there. But
Yeah.
Good checking. Um,
You just never know.
But, like,
did you
talk
figure
to
out?
them.
Did you figure out in the gears how to open it?
Mm-mm.
No.
Ask.
There's a key spot, right?
Hey, Dancer, do you see
Is there?
anything on the inside?
No, but someone reading it, he said it requires blood in one way or another.
Oh, fuck.
Mm.
Well, I got
Maybe
plenty
a
of that.
vampire's
Dancer,
blood?
we need some blood.
Whoa.
Wait, does it require
cut my
a
hand.
vampire's
Standing on the wall.
on the top of the thing.
Oh no.
Okay.
You're gonna be like 1 point of damage, and then
I'm rested.
We don't have that much health.
Oh no.
give me a just a
Who's the
dexterity
smallest?
check real quick.
Initiative check.
Good thing your dexterity is
16.
fantastic.
Yeah, as you're doing this, this is there's a small little spot that you missed, during your investigation earlier, but that you will now find with your hand. You pass the DC on that, so just give me just one more point of damage, as your hand runs across what seems like a number of rows of inset, almost like razor blades. And it slices your hand as it goes across, and you start, the blood kind of leaks into that, and the gears do begin shifting.
I found it!
Ow.
And there's a slow winding of the gears, and that same kind of the right as the gears start shifting, is that same kind of clicking noise you heard when you first fell in.
You one cup of beer.
And then it just slowly starts to open up. And yeah, you kind of in this coffin, blood kind of
Emerged covered in blood, because not to be.
And looking about, the rest of your group now in this very, very dark room. You can probably it extends kind of off into darkness in all the ways except for the opening in the roof kind of above this crypt that you're in, and everyone's just kind of looking at you, just kind of what the fuck? Hey, what is that?
And I immediately, not immediately, I say we should get out of here.
Yeah, second.
I check my bag and make sure I have my fabric.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Don't
fly
say
up to the
anything,
top
and
and drop a rope down, and
Okay, we're good.
everything's up.
There is also some very fine but borderline like a little tattered and old fabric in the coffin as well.
Oh, I'll take that too.
Hey, are there any trees around where we are?
I'll need
Like,
from
from
my
the
vampire
top?
toad.
Yeah, but they're dead.
Mm.
Yes, let's get back up to the top.
Yeah, I fly up to the
Agreed.
top and use a rope to help everyone up.
What's Soren looking like right now? Is he freaked out? Or is he...
He's looking in the coffin, just kind of trying to figure out what the hell is is going on with this thing.
Isn't someone from here?
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
he's never rested in one of these.
Isn't this the
It
crypt of
seems-
his family?
Yeah, he's traveled a lot.
Didn't he tell us specifically not to go here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's, a bunch of other vampires in the other
But
crypts,
he's
and now
more-
Dancer's
he's
bleeding,
more-
so
He is there with us, so.
He's more looking in the crypt, kind of this kind of look of, so where's the body that's supposed to be in here?
Yeah, there was no one in here when I got
So, okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like we were into this area around the house and the crypt below, and there's the hole, right, that we go into, that he fell into and went into the
It was kind of walking out
coffin.
onto the common grounds and stuff.
Right.
That the hole was.
So is there any other further crypt beyond the coffin that we were just messing with?
Oh yeah, you can catch at the very edge of
Yeah.
sight in every direction more of them.
Yeah, he said that there were lots.
Right.
This isn't a small
it's
thing.
catacombs underneath the manor.
Oh.
Does it feel like, do I think that Soren is going to continue to explore this crypt, or is he going to come back up?
He may quickly look around, considering as y'all were reading the specific tomb or the crypt that Dancer was in, looking for this Sahar Markov that script is supposed to belong to, but they are not in, and it seems
Sahar Markov?
Mhm, and it seems perplexing to him.
Soren, would you like our help investigating whatever you're looking for right now?
You can if you want. Though I imagine your blood will only, bring excitement to the sleeping.
I thought you might say something like that. Probably the best course of action is to go. Thank you. And I'm gonna climb up the rope.
Okay. Well, what about the rest of y'all?
Oh, I'm already up top.
Oh,
I
you're-
left.
Okay.
No, she
flew
gave
up.
us the rope.
Dancer made it out, and I took some rope and flew up and hung it for everyone to climb up with.
I wrote Dancer was
So
here
people don't have
on the
to-
wall, by the way, in blood.
In blood.
And we-
he keeps kind of looking at this
Probably a bad idea.
this
but-
Yeah.
this one crypt and kind of the mechanism within kind of the bed, obviously,
You just, like,
and then
just
kind of
beat
all
you
the
to the
others,
wall.
and then you'll kind of head off into the darkness.
Damn it. I really wanted to follow him, but also there's Chum.
Is it like was or like WUZ? Was.
No, what? Just normal.
Normal, okay.
Doesn't want to be one of
But
those.
yeah, he'll be he will be looking around for a little while, and as y'all get back up to the top, what do y'all want to go ahead and do while y'all are up here? Yeah,
And I look at them and I look at Dancer and I'm like, can we like go back now? What are we doing here?
To the catacombs, I'm down. Let's go.
No, to school.
Okay.
This is a dark
We have
and gloomy
tests,
place.
don't we?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. We gotta go study.
I mean, that's how I missed the first half of this adventure, staying up studying. Like, we gotta be responsible. Like, let's find Chandra and Jaya and
I
get
really
home.
want to adventure. It's really fun here. This
It
place
is
is crazy.
Very
This
cool.
place is literally described
I say
as
fuck it and I go back down. I climb back down the rope.
sad and terrifying. This is a sad and terrifying
Before I
place
go
with
up the rope,
description.
with my dark vision, can I see
Like-
anything?
More goblins. Sorry.
You do not go back. Do you
yeah,
actually?
Of
space,
interest.
A-Wing is like, you know what?
even
Well, we need
like
to
to the edge of your dark vision, it's
He's not teaching us right now.
it's almost like perfectly spaced with more and more of these coffins.
Did I see what direction Soren went?
Oh yeah, Soren
We were
went in the
so
direction that was kind of like
strongly down
towards the manor, but
So
like
strongly
still.
down.
Oh, he
underground.
got out?
No. He's still underground. Like this just
One of my
keeps
flaws.
going in all directions.
So do I see him
No.
at all or no?
I mean, unless you run after him, at one point he would just walk out.
I'm gonna
of your
point
vision.
in his direction. Hopefully he's not more than 120 feet away.
Mhm.
And I'm like, hey Soren, where are you going?
I believe one of my family is loose, or someone let them loose. Looking at the crypt, never used one myself, but it seems they're made for elders. The longer you sleep, the older vampires get, the more they sleep, and they have to be given blood to wake back up. So they have to have blood to open it from the inside. So it keeps them from getting out on their own unless they're let out when they want to.
You're a genius.
If they're only sleeping short amounts of time, they can let themselves out. But if they stay in too long, they become voracious and animalistic. And at that point, they need to be let out. In a
I'm
controlled
not going back
environment.
down.
In a controlled environment.
Just so everyone's aware.
In the crypt.
And I yell down to A-Wing, I will not follow you to your death.
I look at A-Wing and I go, he went that way.
And do you climb up the rope or do you stay?
But I'm going to see if any of the doors down here are opened or any other entrances, and whether this skylight was purposefully made or the result of wear and tear.
So there is skylight coming through, so
Mhm.
basically I get probably what that looks like. So if I walk in, will I still be able to see that skylight coming through, even
Yeah.
if I pass my night vision distance?
Probably for a little while. Probably for a little
I have
while.
dark vision
What kind of vision do?
Wait a second. Do I have dark vision?
No.
I do have dark
Oh,
vision.
you
too.
do?
The backseat.
Don't worry, I
Oh, it's
I also
it's
cast-
regular cats that don't have dark
hey,
vision.
I cast light on my skimmy
What?
so that they
Well-
can all see.
Why would we do that?
Guys.
We can all see.
So we're just...
No, but you trust me. You always want to have light, even if you can't see.
These are vampires.
You're right. Let's bring the light and the blood.
He's like actively bleeding.
I know.
Huh.
And you know what? This is our chance to actually learn something from this teacher who is very mysterious to us.
Wait. Can I cauterize his wound?
He basically said we were
Sure.
gonna die.
How do you want
if
to
we
do
follow
it?
him.
I'm gonna cast fireball on my
What?
skimmy.
What?
Firebolt.
No,
Sorry.
don't firebolt your scimitar.
And then I'm gonna use my hot skimmy, and I'm just gonna.
Oh my god.
Do it on mine.
You're
No,
gonna
no. I
damage
say,
your thing.
Flambo. Whoa. Here, use mine. Use my scimitar.
Okay, so I do it on
Oh,
his.
sure, sounds- what's the difference?
And I say,
Because he likes his.
boo! And it just on the tip.
Okay.
I don't
We
want
just-
just the tip.
Because. And then I cauterize his
Is
wound.
that because you want the whole thing? Sorry.
So he's not
Do
bleeding
you,
everywhere.
do you agree to this, or
Is
is he
he
chasing
like-
you?
I don't want him to poke me just with the tip, so you can lay it on there.
Okay.
But he,
Wait,
does,
let me tell you something.
but he doesn't. I don't agree to it at first because I just see him lighting it and then coming after me. He doesn't tell me. What are you doing? What are you doing? Wait, I don't want more information.
I said, wait, use mine.
So now he's not actively actively bleeding.
Okay.
Hopefully.
All right.
How much damage did my scimitar take?
How much damage did I take?
You're fine.
Okay.
Cauterization, that's fine.
Keep that until now.
Got you, bro.
We just don't want to chum.
No.
Yeah,
I don't want
okay,
a blood
yeah,
trail.
y'all,
If you lose a leg, cut.
Okay, so I guess you didn't come down. You're just gonna be standing at the entrance by
No,
yourself.
but
I'm gonna like
she's up
stand
top
there
getting
until.
FOMO, just completely
Oh,
out of
I'm
it.
gonna stand there until they're out of sight,
And there's all
and then
kinds
I'm
of
gonna
cool
like
shit
lean
going
down
on
and
down here.
listen, and then I'm gonna hear the cauterization.
The
'Cause I'm
firebolt.
assuming there's a scream.
There's no
Or
scream.
Meow!
There is no scream at all.
I hear the firebolt go off.
You do?
Then I like look down,
My
and I have
firebolt's
dark
silent.
vision. So what do I see?
You know, my fireball sounds like a little Roman candle.
How far away from the skylight did y'all get?
Oh,
Before
we're
he
still
cauterized him?
like
I'm still by the coffin.
yeah. I don't think we really
I
moved
haven't
too
walked
much.
Okay, so it's still
So
like
they're still right there. So
Yeah.
I'm just standing there watching.
She can't
it.
see us though. Let's be clear. She's out of sight.
No. I'm on top of the skylight.
This guy.
So fucking mean.
I have an idea.
And I'm like,
What's the idea?
I just am watching this, and I'm just like.
How long does the
dumbfounded,
light
like,
go? How long didn't he say cast it?
Fuck, what is
Cast light.
happening?
It's 20 feet of right, 20 feet of dim.
How many times do you have to be
Schoolyard
told
bullshit.
that if you go in here, you'll probably be attacked and might die? And I look down at them and I go, he literally told us to stay out of here at all costs. What are you guys doing?
He said you could come with him if he wants.
Hey,
We
His number one rule when we got here was don't go in the crypt because of the vampires.
And why do we always break the number one rule?
Hey,
because that's what
But
the
we're
cool
here
people
now
do.
already, so we can't break any more number ones.
Reverence. I went
Reverence?
into a. Remembrance. I went into a forest following a little girl with these
that's
guys.
hair of creepy girls.
Pair of creepy girls.
One for each of
These
us.
guys.
One for each
who
of
were
us, by the way.
starstruck, head over heels, and I followed them.
We were
Even though I
charmed.
said, "Hey, y'all are
That's weird.
stupid," but I'm following.
No, it's us two, wasn't it?
No, y'all were charmed.
We were charmed, and you
And I
followed
was like,
us.
"Hey guys, I'm just gonna put it
But
on the
Reverence
record.
hates
This
being
is a
part of
bad
it.
idea."
Reverence, we have a
Reverend hates people though.
Reverend,
So like,
we're cool at the school now. And we have a reputation to uphold as being the cool kids who get cool shit done.
I
Okay.
read these books.
Let's go
In
hunt
the
a
bibliothèque.
vampire.
While that's going on, I pull out my wand of pyrotechnics and I shoot it towards Sword.
Okay, let me ask you something. Hey, Reverend, you want to go study for your big school
What
test?
is-
Or you want to hunt a vampire?
what am I watching Zoolander? Study for you.
A-Wing is just hamming it up down there.
It's hard. I didn't know if you went like.
Coat on.
No, seriously, like, you want to study or you want to hunt a vampire? So, like, let's hunt a vampire.
Yeah, how
So-
much health do you have?
I'm hunting a vampire.
Watch,
Oh, she's full.
because I'm shooting this thing and we're gonna see
Full
stuff for a
health.
second. For 300
Okay, we're going to
feet.
see stuff at 300 feet.
Yep.
Do
Well, just for a second.
Okay.
I mean, as it goes.
Alright.
And I like hop down to look. I'm actively floating in the air. I am not in the crypt, but I'm watching. to see what
technically,
they
we're getting
see.
technical. She's not in the crypt, but she's just floating
I'm not on
in
the
the crypt.
ground.
So you're
I'm
not
not on
breaking
the
the
ground.
Alright. Let it happen. Do it.
I'm not touching the ground.
Reverend is
I'm not
like-
touching you. I'm not touching you.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
I'm not touching it.
Hey, if you can't say you're 5 feet up, then what can you even do?
Exactly.
Okay, so I shoot that way.
Yeah. What
That's
So yeah, when it's it says it's a multicolored
Did you
burst
shoot
of
it
light.
at
What does it look
Sword?
like?
Can it change different times I use it?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh. This one's gonna look like a vampire flying.
Oh my god.
What does that look like in your mind?
Oh,
Oh no.
Like a blob with wings.
Like a bat. Like a bat.
Hey, winglets, howl.
Not it's obviously be this. It's not a big one. It's this. I would say it's small.
So it's like a bat.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
bat, but like.
Okay,
But I
Batman.
think it's a vampire.
Batman.
Batman.
Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
Dancer.
Catman.
Yeah, that'll shoot. Yeah, it'll shoot
Cat.
at Sword.
It's like a little cat and it goes
And the darkness,
and
it
flies
continues
through
to
the air.
show like rows and rows of these crypts as it continues.
Because he's a cat.
And
Yeah.
Soren's just gonna kind of look back and be like,
person.
"What was that?"
That was me. You're welcome.
No, but what was it supposed to be?
He was. I think he was trying to show the way for the rest of us. I'm very confused.
Are you asking
with-
what the
Is
image
that-
was?
No,
Yeah,
he's
you didn't
asking,
know
like,
you were doing that.
why.
You just
Like,
went,
what? Like, what
They
are you
shot a
doing?
fake vampire in a vampire's house.
I know.
At a vampire.
I know. That's what I think you look like.
No!
I don't even know what that thing was.
Oh my god, I meant.
It was beautiful. That's what it was.
It was beautiful.
Okay.
Why did it have such a smushed face?
It was going so fast.
What did you?
It was flying so fast.
It was going so fast. I don't know.
It took the form of like a flying bat, and
That's
from what you're saying,
faces.
there might not be bats on Innistrad, or not of that
Not of that
that minuscule size and build. So he's kind of like,
So they must be
what the fuck was
massive.
It was a blob.
It was a baby bat.
Just regular size bat.
Just a regular size.
Just a regular
I mean, a different plain sized bat.
Did we see anything? Did we get? I mean, we just saw rows and rows.
Yeah, it's still like it's still continuing off.
Do we
Did it
see
go for
any? Do we
300
see
feet?
any that are like open,
It went for
or
300 feet
Yeah.
and then stopped.
do we see any that are open? Do we see any that are like offset from the others?
In that flash, let me go ahead and get a perception check from everybody.
Yep.
One from Soren, too.
That is a
Son of a gun.
19.
6.
6.
7.
Hold on, I'll figure it out.
It's under wisdom. It's under wisdom.
9.
9. Okay, yeah.
I looked at it and then I looked at the others and I was like, I don't see it. And I was looking right at it.
Aoling and Soren will catch kind of down the rows a little bit. There seems to be a number of these crypts that they just seemed off, kind of not looking like the others. And Soren's kind of like the first of them, having been out a little bit farther and looking at and you cast light on your scimitar, correct?
Yeah, so it's just lighting up everything.
Yeah, and as y'all kind of follow me, Eowyn, you have noticed also that something seemed off about them, and getting closer to a tree.
I'm on the ground.
Like a tree of these, kind of like in a triangle. Like there's heavy gashes in the sides of them, and one of them is completely broken open. Like something slammed down onto the top of like into the top of it, like cracking it. And then even looking at the ground, there's like heavy there's heavy like holes like this big, like in a way that looks like a taloned feet, like just walking or like crunching into the stone.
Oh my goodness.
I wonder what made
whispered to
those.
the guys, we should not.
It'd be really cool. See
As
what
you're
made
down
that.
there.
That's what makes it cool about being down here, because he said don't go down here, and then he said why not? He's with us. Yeah, so it's cool as long as
He
he's.
has no idea what he's looking
Yes, he does.
What's a part of the disguise kit?
It's his family.
And it's his
Think
family
kind of
member.
kind of like I imagine like
for. He
a
doesn't know his
shroud.
family member.
well, no, it's like a kind of like a
This guy might be
like a
charmed.
makeup kit, almost like a makeup kit, and probably imagine like
Should I cast
plaster,
detect
like
magic
stuff like
on-
that, like stuff that you would actually like use like fully make disguises. There's a
What if
number
he-
of
what if
like
he's-
things specifically,
I
but
was like,
I'd
what if
pretty
he's
much say like
charmed?
most.
You don't think so?
To a degree, at least, most things used for like
Take us
practical
into
effects
like
in
a
like
Disney
monster
movie.
costumes and like older movies would probably be in a disguise kit.
He's like blind.
Because especially in a setting
Cool.
with different races,
blinding
you probably
kids
have to
in
like
there,
figure out a
like,
way
you
to
know,
disguise
for
yourself as
eating.
other races.
Got it.
And I look at Soren and go,
We walk into the room.
made that?
There's an altar and it's got a goat standing there.
And yeah, he's kind of like looking at this, and you notice that the claw, like the ones that are clawed into and broken open, there are not bodies in those either.
Soren, how many bodies are missing?
Well, it now looks like 4, but I don't know what did this.
What
Blood.
on this plane could create holes in stone like this?
There's a lot of things on this plane, but nothing comes here.
Something did.
Something do that to you.
Should I take the time to cast detect magic in here? Well, no, that would probably be just a bunch of shit around me, just magical, because it's all magical coffins. Huh.
Oh, all the locking mechanisms?
Yeah, they're all partially magic.
You're right.
Who would want to get these family members out of here?
Yeah, I'll think about
Well,
motive.
there's always more crazy cozy than Ernie.
I mean,
Like, do you know who these
number,
family members were?
the nameplates are gone, but I mean, I imagine any number of the different families might have political means. It's been a while since I've been back.
Do you know
And I
who
imagine-
Markov is? Did you know who Markov is?
It's my last name.
Or Sahar?
I met her before. She was a child when I first started traveling. But
I hear this is the worst.
they grow.
From Twilight.
There's a lot of alchemic purposes for vampire parts as well, though I can't imagine many of the mortals here would come up and grave rob.
Okay. So what should we do now?
I don't think we're safe anymore.
I agree. Let's go back.
Go back where? Do we still see the light?
You don't seem in any distress about that.
I've seen a lot of things in my life. I don't really see a purpose in getting disheveled.
That is cool. This guy fucks.
So do we start
Let me
walking?
go ahead. What is everyone's passive perception roll?
It is.
And he
10.
says there will always be consequences
15.
for your idiocrity.
11.
10.
There'll always be what?
Consequences.
For idiocy?
Idiocy, yeah.
Oh, no.
12.
11.
15.
10.
15 passives? Why?
Hopefully.
Well, I'm a druid, bro.
Wow.
That's a lot, bro.
Hopefully it passes.
Yeah, there's kind of a point where, like, it seems like just at the edge of the light
Just
from,
put it on.
from the emanating from Flambeau's sword. There's like kind of a moment where you just kind of start to hear like a sniffing sound, but it's kind of different. It's weird. And there's just something off about it, and you kind of hear like a kind of like a tapping.
What direction does it
Oh,
sound like it's
stone.
coming from?
It's echoing
Fuck!
at this point, and it
So
seems
we
to
can't
be
hear
moving.
where-
It seems to be moving.
How far away
Uh-oh.
are we from the...
Whoa.
Can't tell.
A good little while. Like it'd be a nice run.
And I look at Soren and what is his face?
He doesn't
He
make-
is more like he's looking at these coffins, and he seems like wholly invested in figuring out like what happened with these coffins and like what did this.
So
Yeah.
he's not moving towards the exit after saying that we're not safe in here anymore.
No.
He's not scared.
But yeah, and yeah, you hear like a clicking and like almost like a tapping on the stone. It's numerous. Like there seems to be like a good number of these tappings, almost in like a rhythmic sort of manner.
So like a number of different taps happening in the same rhythmic manner, or
Mhm.
it's just
Yes.
tapping a lot?
No, in a number of taps, like kind of following like a rhythmic manner, and then you, like that kind of like slight like sniffing noise again, and it kind of seems to just like be coming from around you at like different points.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Exactly that.
What do you want to do, Reverend?
At this point, we stay by Soren. Soren, do you hear that?
One second. And he's like shifting through some of the rubble now, like looking at the various like mechanisms in this crypt that were never crushed. Yeah, while he's kind of looking into that, do y'all want to do anything? You just like kind of want to keep waiting.
Maybe we should go back.
Okay.
I agree. Soren,
Okay,
we should probably leave, right?
You know, kind of
On your sandwich.
What is it?
You should put Starburst on your sandwich.
No, good God. What am I, an animal?
You put it on the side.
Just put them on the plate.
good God.
If it's not a horrible idea.
If I do a dedicated weapon,
Oh.
does that cost a key, or is it just I focus my key on it? Because
Dedicated
it
weapon.
says you focus your key on
Well,
the
it's
weapon.
it just it makes it a monk weapon for you.
So any weapon can then become the monk weapon.
It changes
yeah,
the
two-
it
two
changes the
different-
weapon dice you use. It'll increase with your martial weapon die as a monk. Right?
Don't worry.
The only weapon I
It
don't
just,
have any cool
it
weapons right now.
it
is
allows it
just-
to be used for various features, and it also allows it to trigger the bonus action attack.
That's right.
I mean, I'm already proficient in this short
So
sword.
we got a
but
vampire that
it's
comes to
fine.
attack us. Don't think we're lasting.
No, I know. So did Soren agree that we should probably leave?
And kind of shifting through all this. There's just kind of he's kind of like looking about. He's like, this isn't good at all.
I cast produce flame at the top of my staff.
Well, what is how much like light does it give off?
So produce flame creates a flickering flame, bright light in 10 feet radius, and dim light for an additional 10 feet.
Okay, and light is 40 and 40, right?
I think it's 20 and 20.
20 and 20. Oh, okay.
So now combined we have 30 and 30.
It's more like we just cover a good,
No, I'm just kidding.
a nice.
Nice little chunk of area.
If he's on one side, I got the other.
Yeah. The sniffing sound will come louder now, and Soren picks up on it at this point. Kind of away from his distractions, and he starts to like look up and look around, and he actually becomes kind of fixated on something that is or a point that's essentially like back the way that you came, like in between all of you and the
Something's there.
Is he getting ready to like move towards it?
the hole. No, he's just like looking at it. He looks just utterly like perplexed in the moment.
Soren, I need you to do some talking, buddy.
And he's still kind of staring at it, and he is drawing his sword at this point.
Okay.
Same.
Are there any open
Oh
coffins?
boy.
No, not except.
You are not going back into a coffin.
I know
Not,
I've been out.
not except the ones that have been broken.
Can I use an action to don my shield?
Sure, yeah.
Can you remind me what we said about casting with my staff as my focus and my shield?
Only if it has somatic and material can you use the staff. If it doesn't have
If it doesn't have
material, you have to use a free hand,
Okay. So I'd have to drop my shield.
or the staff, one or the other.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
Thank you. Oh boy.
Yeah, and Soren is gonna kind of look over at Dancer, and he's gonna not really even trying to be quiet at this point. He may realize it's futile, trying to be quiet. But he's gonna like be like, the thing that you did earlier, the light show.
Mhm.
Do you still have
Oh,
more?
yeah, I got a couple more of those. You want me to?
Okay. You need to shoot it back the direction that we came. It's going to hit something. Don't look at it,
Don't look at it.
but run
Which way?
the way that you keep shooting it.
Keep shooting.
And run towards it?
With our eyes closed?
You have to get out of here.
I have I can do it 6 times.
Ooh.
Guys, let's move. Come on.
Okay.
So we have to go past this thing to get out?
How far are we in?
Y'all are like a few turns worth of running.
Okay, so we're
Okay.
100-ish feet away, 120 feet away.
Well, the range on the wand is 300 feet.
Yeah.
And y'all probably went like to the end of it because that was probably about where it fizzled out, and y'all would have seen that down there. Y'all just kind of been walking.
So we're more than a full
Gotcha.
turn of
Yeah.
run sprint. So we got to go.
Yeah, it'll be like a couple turns
Got
for
it.
this.
5 turns.
5 turns? He said a couple.
If you
That's
dash.
like 2 or 3.
Come on, let's move.
Let's
and,
go.
Yeah, and you know, kind of with that, like almost on cue, like the clicking kind of turn you start to hear like a cracking of stone.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Swords of no more use now. Run!
And shoot your
So I'll
things
shoot
and we
it.
all take
This
off.
time I'm gonna make it look like a wooden stake.
Okay.
I like the move.
It's not gonna do anything, but he doesn't know
It's gonna hit something.
And we're gonna not look at it and keep running.
that. Oh, we can look.
We are not looking.
We are looking towards our
We are looking at our feet at the ground
Yeah.
and running.
Shield up. Shield.
Okay, yeah.
No eye contact.
Okay, so
Also,
so
I have 40 feet of movement. Just saying.
I'm only
Okay.
looking like 5 feet.
So a dash of 80.
Mid
Yeah.
my feet.
Well,
Not that I necessarily want to be super far away from the group. Also.
okay,
noted.
so with y'all
I
like
don't know if I want to get there
okay,
first.
like so for y'all, what is like how much is not looking? Like, are you completely averting your eyes from this thing and then just sprinting without looking where you're going, or?
Maybe
No,
we can
like
ask
if the
Soren.
thing is Mark, I'm like looking like this as I'm running. So I've got like peripheral vision, but I'm not looking at it. I'm
She's averting her gaze like such.
like when I see where the thing is,
Mhm.
I'm like covering that, but looking at everything else I can to like.
I have my shield above my like face, and I'm looking, like I said, 5 feet down, so I can just see 5 feet in front of my feet and like at the ground. So if it's in like, I'm gonna basically move until I'm like, okay, there's something in front of me, I gotta go around it.
Have we already started running?
Y'all can start whenever you want.
I think
Can I
But
ask
y'all, but
Soren?
y'all like need light to sprint. Like that's kind of the thing.
Yeah.
Even if we have dark vision?
If you have dark vision, it turns to dim light. But considering this thing is hunting you without any light of its own, you'll probably need light. Like simply.
So when you mean don't look at it, what do you mean? Like don't look it in the eyes, don't look at it at all, avoid.
Well, I watched all of you in Jay's class, and I'm simply worried how you'll react.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so just it might look scary.
You just think we can't take it?
Yes.
For sure. Yeah.
So it's not like we're gonna like get Medusa. You might not get that reference. We might get
We're not gonna get
Medusa.
hurt.
Just,
You know Vraska?
What?
You know Vraska?
Are we gonna get hurt?
The one
if
the same?
we,
I don't know.
like, will it hurt us to look at it, or will it just possibly scare us?
Emotionally.
I simply don't know what most of you are made of.
Oh, human
blood,
Flesh.
blood form.
Why don't we find out?
Tabaxi flesh and blood.
Okay.
I'm purebred tabaxi, of course.
So are you coming with us, or are you staying?
Let's go.
I figure I'm going to do my best to distract it and then get away myself.
Okay.
All right, ready?
So you
Break.
aren't trying to fight it.
Not to the death. I don't particularly want to.
That would be his relative.
Yeah, let's not.
Okay, cool. Yeah, got you. Let's go.
And
We run.
Mark starts shooting, and we start running, and we are looking up, just not like fixating on. We want to know where it is, but we're not like.
Okay, yeah, and so shooting it down. Are any of y'all actually looking at it?
I would.
Oh, 100%.
I
Airwing is
No.
so curious.
I'm like,
Airwing loves the drama.
Like
He
this.
wants to fucking know.
Yeah.
I like again. If it's Mark, I'm looking like over here. Like
I'm definitely
it's in my
looking.
peripherals, but I am not like.
Well, it's probably
Color
300
your
feet away.
eyes,
It might
like
be about
not-
300 feet away. Well, it's probably
It's-
somewhere in between.
It's
It's
part,
hunting
it's,
us,
It's
so-
part way, and what as the light streaks down this at first, it kind of looks like this like heavily kind of like furred, like hunched over creature, sort of behind one of the crypts, but like over the top of one of the crypts is just like these heavy curved talons that are like you can just see scratching
Werewolf.
into the stone.
It's a werewolf.
And kind of like just kind of peering over one of the crypts, it just looks like this like very wide like bone mask, like very bestial, as like spindly like antlers and like razor tusks that come out of this mask
What is this
on
Wendigo?
the front of it. And yeah, as the light shoots, yeah. So yeah, the crypts are probably like 7, 8-ish feet high. Yeah, as you shoot it and as it sees that you all begin coming towards it, like instead of like now like hunching back behind the curves, like look, it starts to like stand up fully, and it's probably about 12-ish feet tall. You see like heavy long limbs going like past its own knees, but it has yes, God, what are they called? It's when the knee joint goes backwards on animals.
I know exactly what
You even come, like you can see the back legs are like that, and it has a pair of smaller taloned arms also. So it has 4 arms, and it's
Keeps running.
yeah, and you can see what kind of like there's some parts of it that shine kind of like in the light for some reason, but then other parts have like a pinkish, like a rawish pink red hue to it, and as essentially like it's like like just adjacent to essentially the path y'all are about to run by it, and as you shoot it, it is going to step over the crypt and kind of like and stand in your way. Yes.
And what happens next? Is
And when
what's
y'all
Soren
reach a
doing?
specific like a certain distance from it, kind of like as I need everyone to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh fuck.
Natural 20.
Was that total?
Yeah, you got it.
Dirty 20.
5.
25.
12.
Okay. Well then, in this instance, for instance, Dancer, you can't go any closer to it. You see the claws. You see, just the talents and the capability of this thing. There's just there's like an animal instinct that knows that you're frightened of it. You cannot willingly move closer to it. As it stands in the way.
Yeah.
And it's sort of just now kind of like watching all of you as y'all kind of get closer and then like reach that point. But yeah, do any of y'all want to do anything to try and address what's going on with Dancer?
Yes. Because I'll notice immediately that the fastest guy in our group is stopping.
And I say, Dancer, let's go.
And
You just grab his arm and drag him? Or is he gonna have to like fight us?
he'll fight. Yeah, he'll fight back. Give me 1 second. I have a something I might want to do here.
I am at the backseat.
What is that?
It's a string.
Oh.
Mm.
What's going on?
No, that's a dumb idea. I am just going to. Can I do just a melee attack, just a punch in the face on Dancer? Get a hold of yourself! Get your shit together, man! Meow!
Sure, yeah. What kind of melee attack are you doing?
I'm just gonna smack him in the face.
You're trying to
Okay, yeah, give me an attack
No,
roll.
I'm not. Can't even see it.
That's plus my strength is an 8.
I willingly accept it.
Okay, yeah, you take you take a point of damage. Not really sure why he hit you.
What the hell?
What happened?
Do I still see
Why did I
scared?
think that would work?
Well, you're still scared of it, and you're now confused on why AoWing hit you.
You thought that would work?
Why did I think that would work?
You thought that would work
I thought that would
against
work.
that thing.
It's a mistake.
This guy. This guy. The guy.
As
the guy who's
a
self-hated.
bonus action, I want to say, I'm sorry. And healing word you for all the points that you lost.
Ooh, goody.
And this thing is gonna kind of like walk like closer to all of you now. And you can kind of start to see like
How did it react to the thing shooting at it?
it stepped out, like it gave up the pretense of hiding.
Yeah.
Whenever.
But did it like follow it? Did it like kind of like?
Mm-mm. Well, it kind of watched it for a second, but it's
Soren
like
did
looking back
anything?
at you.
What?
Soren, who was supposed
Is
to be
it Soren
distracted.
Silverhand? What's his last
No,
name?
it's
Markov.
Markov.
Markov?
So is
we're
Soren
not
not
getting
in?
Soren around you.
Last campaign.
Oh, okay.
Y'all do not see Soren around you
Goody.
as y'all ran off.
So we need to keep running.
You
Well, I
can't.
mean, I can't. But we should keep running.
We can't.
Is there an open crypt?
You can try and open one. They're all
Those-
good.
No.
Technically, there is one opened that you opened.
But
all the way to
it's
the
on the
front.
other side, though. We got to get past this thing in order to get out.
Dang it. Yeah, Archibald has a spell for this, but not anyone.
Yeah, and it'll start to close the distance between all of you, like kind of like walking in a manner that's more graceful than it should be for something this size.
Does it look like it's gonna attack us?
You do notice you cannot see its eyes, like in this bone plate.
Does
like,
that mean I have to
but
keep
it had,
walking
the heavy-
backwards?
You can't willingly move closer.
Someone
to
yell
it.
at
But
it.
it can move closer than me.
Someone yell at it.
No.
So
And-
the crypt, like, can we
I'm
get
gonna hide
out
then.
of the
I'm
middle
not
behind
gonna
the
do
crypt?
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah,
hide?
y'all
So
can,
could he,
y'all
like-
can, y'all can sprint off different directions into the darkness, yeah.
Oh fuck.
Split up. That's the best thing we should do. We should always split up.
Well, I was just thinking, so like it's coming down like a middle
Haven't you
aisle.
seen
There's crypts
Scooby-Doo?
on the sides.
They always split.
Oh, it just keeps going.
Dividing
Like
corner.
it's a huge
So
catacomb.
could he move like off to the side,
Yeah.
and then we like try to get the thing past him, and then he goes that
Yeah, if it
way,
keeps
and then
going-
we like
If
go.
it keeps going that way, yeah.
So me and Dancer will cut off to the way, like on the direction we are together. You guys break off, and then we'll go around him.
and we just we just try
Oh
to.
yeah. As
Follow
it
one of
steps
us.
closer, as it kind of gets closer to you all's, like you know, it's like it is heavily furred, and like that pinkish red color is like exposed meat, and like also, but you start to realize like the skeleton of this thing is far thicker than it should be for anything.
God.
Like it's almost like as thick as like the limbs of something of this size would be, and you start to realize like the skeleton just like gleams slightly.
It is a vampire.
And yeah, as it gets closer, like on that,
I don't believe what I see.
you kind of start to hear you hear a voice from it. It sounds like a multitude of different voices, and it kind of comes through like
So
a tinny, very echoey
So much beer.
sort of way, and you just hear
So
this
sick,
thing
it's
say,
not
So strong.
"Not enough
That's
hunger,
good.
not enough fear to
It's like
survive."
soup.
That's what it says?
Mhm.
Not enough hunger.
Like after you hear like that heavy, weird sniffing sound, that just seemed
Well,
off.
we tried.
Hmm. I don't know what
Does it
that
say it
means.
towards us or just out loud in general?
There it is.
So
I
big
mean,
bros
it's
here.
the skull, like the skull face is like looking at you, like at y'all in general, but you can't see its eyes, like within the depths of this. It's just like black pools.
Please, angels, please, holy shit, please help us. Oh my god, this is so crazy.
Oh, angels.
Oh, that-
Yes,
Oh my
yes,
god,
yes,
angels, please come, please. Please distract this shit. Holy shit, please. The shovel! Dancer, pick up! Where's the shovel?
No, who are you?
I got the shovel!
Where's the shovel?
I got it. You want me to pull it out? And
I
spit it?
have it,
I
pray the shovel!
Bring the shovel.
Pray for the shovel!
You had to bring it out.
I
Oh.
just pray out loud because I've done this before.
So we're
with
running,
a
right?
shovel,
Are we running?
and say,
I'm not.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
Rainbow,
Please save us.
give me the shovel.
Help us get out of this crypt.
Alright, I pull the shovel out, and I say, Almighty shovel, here you go.
I take the shovel.
Bro, we were on a different side of the catacomb.
Are we ready to
Shit.
move?
Remember we split up?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Please. Yeah.
I have the shovel,
Mhm.
and I say, Almighty shovel, guide me in the right direction. And I spin around and I stop and I run.
Yeah,
the
you have to
shovel.
spin it. You have to
It
spin
has to be not in the direction of the monster, because you're
What?
So that direction is the hole. Roll the scatter dice.
Yes!
Scatter dice?
Yes!
We're going that way.
You're going
Oh
pretty
my
much
God.
back the way that you came.
All right, shovel, we're going this way.
Alright, I follow Dancer.
That was
What about
actually
my
kinda
prayer,
sick
though?
to be able to use
No,
that.
yeah, you weren't here for this whole debacle.
Oh no, I wasn't.
This was the
But I
best.
prayed separately from the shovel god.
I'm afraid y'all are following shovel. There is nothing extra that kind of goes with that prayer. It seems in this place.
Oh, this one, yeah, I don't.
With a shot.
The shovel, I mean,
I said, oh, it's so scary. Oh my god.
oh my god, shovel. Who's got the shovel?
You kind of think of it like this is kind of like a desecrated place. This is a place where an archangel was killed. It's probably not the place angels go.
No. Shovel god doesn't know
But the shovel will lead y'all back the opposite way.
that. Okay, which way y'all going? You're not with us. We're going this way.
We're all in one group, and why are we I'm gonna say, hold on, no. So we were given a direction by Soren. We're not following a shovel. Soren is going to try and help us get out of here. We cannot go opposite of where he told us to be. We're not following a shovel. Guys, you just threw a shovel in the air and was waiting for it to land. What is that?
You had to be there.
Okay, first of all, remembrance. Why don't you remember? Sometimes you're not with us.
Yes, remember that. And when you're not with us,
Shitty
great
things
things happen.
Cool things happened that one time that she wasn't there and an angel
And it
showed up and was ready to do a
made-
shovel.
Oh, a
An
shovel.
angel showed up and got me to you guys.
Yeah, but
I'm
that
saying
was-
there's no
that was
angels
the-
here right now.
Yeah, but it did.
There's only Soren, who's
the
a vampire
catalyst
trying to
wasn't
Can you
save
roll
us.
a
for-
shovel.
Can you roll for?
Are you
persuasion?
still
I mean,
scared of that thing?
Mhm.
Dang it!
Can you roll for persuasion?
Dancer!
Shit.
For what?
Because the shovel's got really high persuasion. I mean, you're gonna have to convince me to have the shovel, man. I mean,
It's got natural. It's
gotta
got
be-
nat
oh, I just-
19.
It's gotta be a freaking.
Stop
got
it,
nat-
stop it, stop it. Let's
natural
actually get out of
19.
here.
Let's get out of here.
Shovel's fun.
A shovel.
Alright. He starts going that way and I grab him, I just take him perpendicular so we can go around it.
Okay, so Dancer and Airwing are going that way, and then I guess Flambeau and Reverence are going to go opposite the other way.
Oh shit!
And
I'm
try
doing
and
this.
circle around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
around this thing.
Go this way.
I mean, yeah.
I wasn't
Well,
looking
he
whenever the
can't
shovel
move
landed,
closer to
and
it,
you
but if
moved it
it's
the other
moving
way.
this way,
I feel like this is like
Then we
Attack on
can-
Titan style right now.
Yeah,
bro.
it's kind of like it's now kind of like walking. So
Is
it's
it
kind of
Attack on
hunched
Titan?
because it can't quite
It's like
stand up
Attack on
fully
Titan.
like down here.
First season.
oh, because it's so big,
Well,
because
I'm already
it's gonna
all the way
murder
through
us.
the whole
I know.
thing.
And it kind of like looks like back and forth between and that weird
Like it clearly knows exactly where we are.
Yeah.
It's just deciding which
That's,
one of
you
us.
gotta give
is-
it that slight indecision when you're trying to get away from the monster.
and that weird layered like tinny voice kind of comes out again. And it just says, "We will revel in the futility of your heresy. We will show you how fragile your relics are."
Are you talking about a shovel?
Bro, this shovel is built tough.
Built.
Let's go.
So where is it? Is it like equal to us
Yeah, it's
now?
kind of like in the middle
Quit
of
moving this
30
person.
now. It's kind of like
I'm just
looking
asking where to put
back
it.
back and forth at all of you. And there's kind of be a point where it kind of like lets y'all get past it. And there's gonna kind of be a point where
No.
just the light, it's going to fall out of the range of the light that y'all are
Yeah, that's
you
only 40
have coming
feet.
on, and then the dark vision as well.
We're not gonna
So
see
we're
it.
like past it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like close to the exit now.
Getting there, yeah.
Dancer, you can sprint. Go, go, go.
Well, we can't see him now.
Get your up.
If you take off sprinting, I'm sprinting with you.
We sprint.
You
We start
And
and
you're going to go ahead and hear a roar that truly does like tremble the marrow.
Yes.
Like and it kind of like shakes like everything around you, like just ever so slightly.
Do it.
And the heavy crunching of stone, as it seems something is very
Okay.
quickly moving after you.
Hey,
And how far away are we now from the?
stay.
Probably about another turn or two.
Bear
But
down.
having let all of you, start to get some distance, it seems this thing now is hunting you.
I'm gonna shoot one more thing at it.
Okay.
Should I? It'll come across.
He said keep shooting.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot one more thing at it.
All right. Yeah. As it streaks
I
down
don't
again.
stop. I just.
Yeah. Turn. It streaks down, and it is now
Harry Potter style.
on 4 of its limbs, like full running, and like full sprint. and like moving between the crypts in a way that like it shouldn't be able to.
Please.
Now how close are we to the exit?
Probably about another turn.
Is there anyone that I could grab and take with me if I were to fly up?
What's your strength?
The only person you can grab is him.
10.
He's right next to you.
And,
Well, we're
yeah,
like
you could probably,
back
you could
together
probably, you could
now. I
probably
would
get
think.
Flambeau. You could probably,
we're, like,
you could probably
coming up
fly
and-
Flambeau.
Yeah,
up.
have my little wings help a little bit?
Not yet.
They're not there yet.
Concentrate.
Yeah, I go.
Like a little birdie, little baby bird.
I look over at Flambeau as we're running, and I go, "You want to go up?"
Up?
Said he has a Renault Flambeau.
Oh my god.
You're holding me. Let's go.
And I, like, as we get closer to it, I scoop him up and try to fly out. I mean, we gotta get out somehow.
Yeah, you will notice that it is oddly bright, like at the skylight. Like it is like there's far more light coming out.
God,
like,
we're
like,
flying
like
truck.
coming
We're
out
gonna
of it.
fly in this thing.
Like down into these catacombs than you remember.
Oh,
It's,
maybe
like,
I don't
far,
do that.
Far brighter than you.
I'm going.
remember.
No, that's not gonna stop me.
Run into it. Just run into
I mean,
it.
yeah, we go, and then as we get close enough that I could just, like, instead of walking, just scoop him and go up. Like, I'm not, like, flying horizontally to it. I'm like, when we get close enough, if it's letting us get close enough, like, last second, swoop, let's go.
As much
What,
force as
what
possible.
about the two of you?
I'm running.
How are you gonna handle like getting like to this skylight to this sort of
How
last
tall
scene?
is it?
How are y'all gonna handle like getting up?
How tall is it?
As soon as I get to the top, I drop
skylight's
a
about
rope
10 feet
down.
up.
Is there any walls around it, or is it just?
It's standing. It's like a hole punched in the roof.
Is there a catacomb? Is there a crypt that I can
Mhm.
jump on and jump out with acrobatics?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go.
Because I've got
give me-
feline agility. And
Yeah, give me an acrobatics check for that.
Four. Oh wait.
Let
Does
it be
this add
known
more to
that
it?
one.
Well, you still net one.
No, it just be the acrobatics one.
Oh, sorry.
So
But this plus
three
this.
then
It's
plus your
five.
proficiency.
So it's proficiency plus. Okay, so 6.
6. Okay. Hey, Wayne, what about you? How will you handle this?
Wait, we're going to
Hold
the
on.
skylight, not to
Question.
the place where we were originally.
That's how we got in. That's where we're going.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I've
wait.
been referring to the whole of the skylight.
Separate
Gotcha.
question though.
Cool.
If my speed is 40,
Mhm.
when I scoop him up, how high off the ground is the hole?
About 10 feet.
So
And holding him, your movement would be halved. Yeah.
I was gonna say, so if I beat them there, can I like drop a rope as I get to the top and they just like shimmy up it?
No,
I've got climbing.
Yeah.
My climbing speed's the same as
Yeah,
my.
like as
there's a rope
we
there,
get
yeah.
to the top, I grab. I mean, we've had ropes out because that's how we got up and down. I grab a rope and he grabs a rope and we like, come on guys,
Let's rope it together.
Yeah.
Okay.
and we try to like get the like we hold the rope and they climb out.
Okay. Yeah.
Is
But,
the
yeah, you-
but that's
you-
like,
yeah,
do I
you-
make it out?
Yeah, you will.
Okay.
You'll get Flambo to the top. Dropping that rope down. Dancer, and A-Wing will get onto it. Probably when this thing is about 20 feet from where the rope is dropped down. But there's gonna be two things. The first, like when you get up through this, like through skylight and the jog, you will realize all of this extra light, just the tint of it is like fire. And like kind of like looking around, there's a couple people up here now.
Theoretically speaking, I would have beat her here. So, I mean,
We've just been standing at the hole, just waiting for.
I'm just like, yeah.
But yeah. But
I have my
How
cutting
much
action.
faster are you?
Well, I can use my cutting action, so I can dash.
Yeah,
I can
you
do
can
90
dash
feet
3
in one
times.
Oh
turn.
my gosh! So you were just chilling. You could have
Yeah,
tried
so-
to jump out 4 or 5 times by the time we got there.
I did. I failed.
Nobody saw it.
I ran back and said, "Oh,
I've got a
it's
movement
not
speed of
worth it."
35. So that's pretty good.
But yeah, and
40 if
you
I'm
know,
saying
and
it.
coming up, you realize that the fire is coming from mostly from a pair of individuals, and then kind of
Big bear.
a group that's kind of wandering around, some holding torches. But one of the individuals is on fire, seemingly unbothered. Familiar though, it's Chandra.
Oh yeah. No.
Her hair is set ablaze and her hands are on fire.
Good. I'm glad she's here.
And Jai is kind of like looking around, and she has fire tipping her staff as she's sort of like looking around, and they're pretty surprised by like the two of you just popping out of this hole.
And we are still actively, immediately
Yeah.
dropping the rope down,
Yeah.
and they're climbing up, and we go, hey guys.
I go quick. I'm gonna entangle this thing, and you guys just blast it.
As y'all get to the rope,
I would have been there 5 minutes ago, but yes. Keep going.
you have climbing speed, but you go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Not standing by you now.
That one.
That one.
We were. The shovel was guiding us.
Actually, give it with advantage because you would be like holding the rope with him.
Yeah, got you, buddy.
Ooh. So it's an 8 plus.
We only gotta get
I mean,
up
unless you just want to let him fall.
Him?
Yeah.
That's a 7. Athletics.
Oh, okay.
-1.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! He pulls the
Oh,
rope
yeah.
down.
So as
It's a 10-foot.
He gets up 9 feet
Yeah.
in the fucking
I have a
rope. breaks.
movement speed of 35 feet.
No, I know.
You go back pretty quick too.
Yeah, you counted for that.
But as you're as you're getting like to the rope and starting to like go up it,
That's the
and as this
guy.
thing is about like 20 feet away, there's another like rumbling,
Oh no, I
and
fall.
like the stones underneath all of you start to shift, and you can kind of hear like a cascading, like heavy like slamming, and like the crash of stone.
No.
As you can hear, it just like
So
it started kind of quiet, like a little bit like while y'all were running. Like it was maybe just a very faint noise, but as y'all got close to it, it became like louder and louder, and it sounds like a full-on earthquake. As you see, just like moments of stone just falling into nothingness underneath you.
Ah!
As it seems this level of the catacombs is collapsing in on itself, but in a oddly uniform manner.
10 feet.
Oh my god.
And so you'll be grabbing the rope as the ground underneath you disappears,
Yeah, there we go.
and you hear the kind of like tinny strange
That one.
like roaring of this thing, kind of like going down into the darkness.
Oh, it fell down.
But
You shitting me?
But Aowing don't really manage to hold on to the rope too well as the ground all of a sudden gives out, and even
Oh,
with
no.
the advantage of that, I'll give you.
It's the Balrog and Gandalf.
Give me.
Elder would have
Wait, did Dancer make it up?
Dancer's like on the
Been
rope.
there.
It was like helping. Give me a dexterity check for you real quick to see if you can plummet down after him real quick.
Oh. Yeah, because that would be my first reaction, absolutely. Dexterity?
Mhm.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
go
gotcha.
swoop.
Swoop, there it is! Swoop. And the crowd goes wild.
And I put him back on top and look at him and go, I fucking said we shouldn't have gone down there.
But then you would have never saved me. It's so romantic.
And I roll my eyes and look at Chandra and Jaya and
And
go,
also
Can we
like
please
the
go back
side
to
shows are all
school
the
now?
others like as this like started getting louder and louder, like they scattered, they ran. Like what seemed like some of the villagers around them just ran.
but Chandra and Jaya are still there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I turn around and look at them and go, can we please go back to campus?
I shoot a thing down the hole.
Attaboy. I want to see what's in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So keep shooting.
Then kind of like
Yes, you
looking
did.
and kind of like looking down, like and as it goes, there's heavy heavy piles of stone and rubble in some of these like crypts, overturned down there, but not broken.
Wow.
But like on their sides and stuff. But yeah, that creature is down there and is looking up at all of you. Just you still cannot see the eyes or then like the depths of this like skull mask that it wears.
What was that you said about the shovel, bitch? We made it. Remember, it's got us.
And I look at Chandra and Jaya and say, please take us back to campus.
from-
I got a test coming up.
From
Strong
reverence,
words from the
reverence
nat one.
and A-wing, let me get a Constitution check.
Why me?
Nat 20.
That's one.
Oh my gosh.
Can't believe that just happened.
Well, they always follow nat ones.
17.
Okay.
17. Okay, yeah, y'all don't feel particularly sick at the moment.
Oh my god, the
Oh,
fear.
the fear.
But
That's fine.
Jaya's looking very intently at this thing down there. Just kind of lost in thought for a second. She just kind of looks at all of you, and Chandra is kind of well, okay.
How's that for the nature of chaos? Boom!
Is that what class we're in?
That's a class she taught.
Oh.
And Jaya's just kind of I'm sorry, what?
Oh, did you want a field trip?
Yeah. He
No,
took us-
Chandra and Jaya brought me here because y'all came with Soren.
No, I know, but that's the class that she taught.
Oh yeah,
But
where
this
we
was a
almost
field-
died again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was also a field trip, though.
This is a film.
Good to see you, Teach.
Can we please go back to campus?
Do you know what that thing
I
is?
do believe we should leave.
Yeah, let's go.
It's not something you should worry about.
Or do we think Soren's
Does it
probably
have a
okay on
name,
his own
or-
down there?
I'm sure you'll make it back.
Okay, cool.
Does that
Let's
thing
rock
have a
and roll.
name? Because I'd love to.
Shouldn't bother yourself about it.
Okay, but just learning is important. Cool.
Yeah, and they will grab onto you, two each, and in like a blaze of like embers, y'all will find yourselves back at the common grounds at Strixhaven.
God, yes, that's awesome.
You know, the sun
Holy
shining.
shit.
You know, a
Doing
nice
is
nice
so
breeze.
sick.
And I just like
Brush your shoulders off. Let's go.
I brushed
It's like
the
actual dust.
the
Yeah,
actual
like,
actual
collapsing of the
ashes
cave.
and dust
Dust.
off. As we make it back to campus, I like brush the ashes of the burning and the cave dust off, and I'm like,
Let's go study.
I drop to a
Guy.
knee and I give the almighty shovel back to Flambeau. Thank you, almighty shovel.
Dude, it guided us. Let's go.
It does its job. I'll
I
say
swear, that guy was talking so much shit.
It hasn't
and we
dug a hole
totally
yet,
pulled
but
it
it's
out.
definitely guided us.
Like,
the
for
shovel
sure.
pointed you in the wrong direction.
But did we live?
Multiple times.
But did we die?
Multiple times.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Chandra, keep
Chandra-
making
Do you know why you lived? Because I saved your life from falling into a hole.
And
the
you
shovel
never-
is
What the
not.
hells are you doing with that?
We would never been in
Oh
that
my God.
situation
No.
to save us if
Some
it
sort
wasn't
of
for the
No,
shovel.
no, no. Check it out. Where we were last time, we prayed to the shovel and this angel showed up.
It's not how.
And I look at them
No,
and I
no.
go, they're idiots.
The shovel
Go
guides
with
us
that.
to where we need
Go
to
with
go.
that.
No. We know it doesn't work
Don't let
here.
them go with that.
Yeah, it wouldn't work here. That'd be
No.
yeah.
That wouldn't make sense.
No, but we
Okay,
may
as
try
long as we're
it.
done with it. No,
That was
we
just a
won't.
crazy place back there where
Yeah.
prayers come true.
Apparently, yeah. Angels come down.
It hasn't been tested. It
What
could
time
work
is
here.
it?
It definitely could work. Here.
Oh, it's about noon now.
What was the point of the field trip again?
Wait,
We got it was that, or we could study or do something.
Where did you get that magical
Soren asked if
device
you
on
wanted
your
to go get
wrist?
some
I'm sorry.
Like some
hold on.
equipment.
This is work.
That's right.
That's right. We were going to get equipment. Let's go study.
and then y'all wanted to stay the night.
Yeah,
That's
because
right.
we was a vampire in werewolf land. It was awesome.
And he was like, "Y'all be safe here. Stay here."
Yeah.
With all the two girls.
Very scary.
Dude, we learned some shit today.
We did,
Okay.
Dude.
That monsters are scary.
and that's a magical plane of vampires.
And we should totally go back sometime.
And we have a magical shovel now.
Yeah.
Well,
That guy was gonna tear our relics down or whatever. That was crazy. Let's go study. We have tests, right?
you want to go back to the
Are
dorms?
those like tomorrow or? Does anyone know when our tests are? What day is it?
What time is it? What day is
What
it?
year is it?
It's about noon, and y'all have a test in 2 days.
Okay, yeah, let's go study for sure.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a
What
couple other
class?
things we could do again. We could like cheat. We could half study. We could.
What class
Yeah,
is it
for
in?
this is for the magical biology, essentially.
Oh,
That's
I
when we get
sucked
really
in that
stinky in.
class.
Is it the one you got stinky?
I was
Yeah.
not
No.
interested.
That was one of his. That was his
Thought
arcana.
bubble?
His arcana
Arcana
botany.
botany.
I'm not in magical biology.
Y'all all are.
Ah,
It's
It's
one
a-
of the default classes.
What's it called?
it's not illusionology 1307.
What is it called when you have to take the
It's a
class?
core class.
Core courses.
It's a core class.
Yeah, magical physiologies.
Oh, I was like, I don't
Oh,
know
I'm in that
biology,
one.
physiology.
Yeah, magical physiology. For
I
sure,
make
let's go
the
study for that,
intestine
guys.
of
With
the
Seraphina
cartridge, so
Ooh, that's hot.
Yep, Seraphina Onyx.
Did
we
you say, "Ooh,
incubated
that's
aloe
hot"?
bear
yeah.
eggs, and
Just
then
the name,
I
Seraphina?
mixed the intestine of the
No, like it.
cockatrice.
Okay.
So I
I'm
am
gonna some old lady.
studying.
You studied?
Yeah, let's go study.
No, I missed that class because I was up studying for English.
All right, roll for studying.
But
How do
we're
we do
gonna
that?
study.
1 second.
How do we do that?
I will roll for studying also.
Does-
I take my studying
Does
seriously.
Reverence get a
Good work.
advantage because
Remembrance?
No, I studied for Incomancy.
Hey, seriously
I
though,
didn't study
remember,
that
thanks
one.
for saving my life. That was cool.
oh,
That was
Hey, you're
super chill.
welcome.
Because that guy was not happy with our situation.
He was totally not scared.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so there's
Yeah,
a
How
you
do
were
your-
scared.
yeah there's a set DC.
Would have
for
been
the test,
disappointing if you died. So
And you can use
Glad you're
any
here.
ability or skill that you want to make the check, but you can only make it once.
Right.
Yeah, and there's a couple things you can do. You can either study on your own. You can pull an all-nighter, and which lets you gives you 2 rerolls during the testing phase. if you pass the check.
But you get exhaustion, right?
Yes, you will gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Which is disadvantage on all your ability checks.
So you get regular ability checks if you pull an all-nighter.
Yeah, and then you can study together. So like if 2 or more of y'all study in group session, you get advantage on the check for the studying phase.
No, we're definitely
or
doing
you
that.
can just
Study
keep
together?
studying and go do something else.
No, we're definitely gonna study group it, right, guys? I can't afford to not do well here. I don't want to go back to where I came from. So
Well, I
let's
won't
group
study
this.
unless I'm in a study group, so.
I believe that entirely. Like 1000% believe that.
That's fair.
Let's study group it.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
study group. Scruddy group.
Okay, I will
Study
say
group.
during study group before you all of you roll. Jaya will come to the group and ask, kind of upon further thought, if you all did want to talk about what that thing was.
Yes.
But it will take the place and time of your studying.
All of the studying? The whole time of studying?
Yes.
I am gonna step away from the study group and I'm gonna do it.
I am gonna study group.
Y'all
Study
study
group and
I will for this one
relay.
For
I'm
this
probably
one,
too scared to want to talk about it.
for this one session I do want for this one study session I do want to skip it and
How many study sessions do we have?
There's just one. There's one study session.
Oh, fuck balls. Okay.
For 2 days?
Yeah, so I'm study grouping.
I'll study group.
No, I'm for sure gonna learn about the thing.
I'll study group.
Definitely a
So
way.
he
Easily
goes
tempted.
with her. I say I would love to know, but I've got to study. I'm sorry.
Okay, and so, yeah, she'll let you know there will not be another. This information will not be given a second time,
Oh, I'm going.
nor are you allowed to share it.
I'm going.
It is the choices between.
Oh.
studying and-
We can still cheat on the test, right?
Yeah, you can just cheat.
Oh, absolutely. Fuck the studying.
I'm going to listen to this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so tempting, isn't it?
I'm gonna go.
Plug your ears, leave the house.
Watch
Look
it.
at her.
Make us
She's
leave.
literally like, oh my god, what if I fail this test?
What if the DM that makes us leave to relay?
There's
the
going to be
information?
other tests.
game.
That's the whole game of college. There's more.
Oh my god!
It's like
yes!
a game of college.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes.
Until the next.
Will I
time.
study? Will I not? No,
And-
I guess I'm not.
Do I
studying.
get a bid?
I was gonna.
And
17.
You
Reverend-
get one. Yes, you're in.
not being a teacher, but being someone who grew up surviving on street knowledge and not in school, feels like this information is important.
Oh.
And goes.
Fuck yes. The whole group gets to talk about it all the time.
This absolutely is a
We're the cool kids.
core
It's
ethical problem for me as a
100%
human being,
true.
but
Yeah,
Reverence
you don't know
would
what that thing
absolutely
was.
go. Reverence would go and then she would pull an all-nighter.
Was it a revenant?
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and then I'm gonna pull an all-nighter. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Did you just say droop?
How many times did you say it?
I didn't say
Just
no.
twice, just twice.
I didn't say no.
All of a sudden, Archibald gets a tingle in his foot.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't being wrong, just choking Archibald to death. Just in another place, another time.
Did you come outside? Oh,
Ow.
or Kenny.
Let's see.
Forgot I named her Kenny.
Yeah. So yeah, Jai will lead you all kind of into the
To the
library.
forbidden section.
Into the library, kind of to a quiet spot. Looking at each of you. I mean, as I said, you cannot tell others of this.
Hold on. Jaya is the teacher, Chandra is the TA, right?
Mhm.
And this is Jaya.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Do you mean
I just wanna-
other students, or we can't discuss this with any other professors either?
Or human, not human beings, like anyone.
I personally have burned villages to the ground for them knowing this. In the past, this is an old thing. It is a terrible thing.
Let's go.
And we survived.
and it is endlessly corrupting.
Okay, yeah, so I definitely want to know.
Yeah, okay.
So,
And
Well, so
only-
in the beginning,
I'm telling you this purely so you stop, you never look into this. You
Yeah.
leave that thing in the depths of that hole,
Mm-hmm.
or if it ever shows up again, run from it.
okay.
It's, I mean, it at least looks like a race that we used to call the Phyrexians.
Spell for me.
P-H-Y-R-E-X.
You said you would never repeat it.
She's taking notes. This is not in the
I-A. Phyrexia.
Phyrexias. I think it's a Phyrexian. See?
Well, yeah, Phyrexians, but they're from Phyrexia.
Oh,
Okay, like
Phyrexians from Phyrexia.
I'm literally gonna write that.
The shopping marks in that line.
Laserian
Oh, yeah.
rights.
We don't know
Kansas.
shit about shovels.
Yeah.
It's
Where I was
Kansas,
born
not Kansas.
was a place called Dominaria. There was a country there once. In that country was a doctor.
Okay.
No one quite knew how black his heart was
Mm.
until it was simply too late. But he
Like dark
was
souled.
a eugenicist of sorts. The magic and the technology there is. There was more artifice than there is here in Strixhaven, but the magic was at the same level. There's a mixture of things. He began to believe that things should be made perfect through artifice and organ rearrangement. He began making abominations out of people, testing plagues on unsuspecting populations, using wars as an excuse to test his latest experiments. But he eventually gave birth to a self-replicating race, a mixture of organic and metal.
The shiny bones, the shiny skeletons.
And we're not sure if he is still alive. We believe we destroyed Phyrexia in time. But this seems to be contrary to it. The biggest thing about it is their ichor, the oil that pumps in the veins of these creatures, is corrupting itself and slowly changes things that it comes in contact with.
Wait. I pull out a vial. I found this substance on some monsters that we fought earlier this year. And then I found another similar vial of the exact same substance. Is this the ichor you're talking about?
I am honestly unsure.
What happens to the things it comes in contact with over time? Because
They slowly change.
They-
into what?
Metal begins to grow in place of organic matter. And
Didn't he?
Is there a cure for it?
metallic?
I've learned fire is the best cure.
Like burn it out of you? Like
Destroy it.
Burning out of existence.
Just yeah.
There is no end to the hunger and voraciousness of these things.
so if it comes in contact with someone, then it turns that person into one of those. One of it.
Slowly over time, unless exposed to more of it. But they generally drown things in vats of this oil, or they're birthed out of them naturally.
Oh,
As I said, but
okay.
they do change it. They do change living things.
Mm.
It's a horrible hierarchy of might makes right amongst them. They consume those that they defeat within their own. And it's just something that has, left worlds desolated and burned. But it's not something. Don't speak of it again. Don't go chasing after it. This is simply so that you know what it is to stay away.
Outside of game question.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
The fire. Same thing? Am I aware?
Yeah, do we know that we're sick yet?
Do we know that we're sick?
Y'all been feeling off.
Y'all don't
And
know
we
it's-
know that this stuff touched us.
Yeah, but you don't
Because
know
you
it's
don't
called
know
fire.
fire.
It was from other creatures, though.
Different creatures.
You
It wasn't
don't
from
know.
those. It was from those worms.
But this is the T-shirt. We should ask her about
But
it.
do they know
That's
that
what
it's
I'm
called
thinking.
fire?
In a
I
second. Yeah.
would say the way that she has said this, that is the last thing you should tell
That's
her.
what she said by
She
fire. Like I think
may-
that she will
she
literally
probably won't
murder us.
hesitate to kill you now.
That's what I'm wondering.
The
If,
way
like,
that she processes and like
that's my outside of game question is like, am I aware that what I have is what she's talking
And-
about,
and
and I
kind
should
of
keep my
as-
mouth
and kind
shut,
of as
or
she's
do I
told you
not
this, like,
know and I
that she's
ask?
told you herself she's burned villages down to stop this stuff. Like
Chandra. T.A.
That's who we asked.
Yeah.
We asked Chandra.
Cool.
No, we can't.
So-
Chandra.
She kind of thinks Jai is crazy. Outside of game, we're talking.
Yeah, outside of game.
She kind of thinks Jai is crazy.
Yeah, but she tells us.
But we're
that
not.
that's
I want
She's
to
not
like.
gonna haul off and murder some
So like
students.
my question is like, I think at some point as she's talking, I look over at AOing and like
Give them the eyes.
give him the like don't say a fucking word
Yeah,
eyes.
we have the same look of don't say a fucking thing.
Okay, cool. Because I just didn't know if I was aware that I was sick or if I would like.
yeah, y'all have been feeling.
So
off.
we're aware that there's a chance that what she's talking about is why we feel off.
And we're like,
because
oh,
you're holding
our
the
teacher
vials,
might
and we're
murder
like,
us now.
and I just look at him and look at him like, wow, okay, that's yeah, we will not talk about that. That sounds horrible.
I'm gonna say to Jaya, look, over the course of weeks, I found 2 different essences of a similar corrupting ichor on monsters here at Strixhaven. Someone is doing this here.
Have you touched it?
Of course not. I was very careful with my alchemical set.
Give them to me.
I do.
Now, she'll hold them and simply just heat them up until they begin to boil and dissolve. Like it's just in her hands.
Should we launch an investigation into who's doing this?
Or where it's coming
You
from?
will stay far away from this.
If we
Okay.
find another one of these things, do you want us to not
you
the
know.
big thing, but the things where we got the black goo from? Do you want us to let you know, or just
Stay away from it.
Let me know and stay far away from it.
Okay.
okay.
We'll use fire.
That's what I've told.
Use fire?
There's nothing you could do to these things.
We'll do nothing. We'll let her know, and she'll use her fire.
It
Yeah,
took
sometimes we can't.
gods to kill them in the past.
No, not one of those things.
No,
I'm
we're
talking
talking
about,
I wasn't
I'm
talking about the big shit.
No, we're talking about like the chest that was
Like the
Okay.
the mimic.
the mimic
okay.
stuff, that stuff.
I would. You would still
Away
say
from the rule?
stay away from it.
Well,
Do what you can to not interact.
we
with
don't.
it.
And let you know.
We don't like go out of our like way to try to get ourselves in trouble.
Hey, in the plane we were in before, when you were on fire, how did you do that?
It's simply what I do.
Well, that's
I
a
wish
cool
I
thing to
could do
say,
that.
but that doesn't really give me any insight to how it works. Thank you. Thanks for telling us this this information. We will leave it all well alone.
Is there any more information we should know?
Silently, I'm like, holy fuck.
Because this did take a full study group session. Just want to make sure we're covering our bases.
And kind of, yeah, like, you know, she'll tell you stories of kind of yeah, how this physician originated named Yawgmoth.
Yawgmoth, the physician.
Mm-hmm. He
Which one's supposed to stop it?
he originally, you know, adventurers found out what he was doing using you know, populations as test subjects. He was run off the plane that he was on. He was taken by a planeswalker that is now deceased to another plane, which he made his own.
And these creatures are supposed to be viewed as perfect beings.
They chase perfection in how they view it.
And they're constantly mutating?
Mm-hmm. And constantly growing. It's
Oh, what's up with the masks? The mask.
it's
Is that its
just
face
how
now?
it looks.
Okay.
They all look rather different. There's mechanical and organic parts to it.
So, do you know why that thing would be in a crypt of old vampires? Like, what it would be doing there?
Oh, it's trying to eat it and get better. Duh.
I
What if it fell down there?
didn't know they were still in existence. We destroyed Phyrexia, killed their god.
Have you seen Soren? Do we know if he made it back?
I
Because he was down there with that thing.
haven't seen him at all.
Does Soren know what it is?
I don't believe he ever interacted with them in his time. This was simply a different part of the worlds.
I hope he's okay.
He's not exactly one to entrench himself into prolonged things. He has issues with it.
Sounds about right. Mmm.
Well, it has been a very long time since these have ever been seen. So if these are back again, it's not good.
Does that mean their god's alive?
Or they have new ones.
He talks shit about Shovel God, so Shovel God's his nemesis.
Mm.
The
The
anti-Phyrexian.
Wraith God.
Oh my god.
This is so cool.
Okay. So if these things are back, does that mean that people are gonna start like battle? Is like the
We're not doing
are the
anything.
planes going? We're not doing anything, but like, should we anticipate wars to come? Just in general.
That thing should not have been there.
You mean someone brought it there?
It had to.
Who would want that thing
There
back?
are no planeswalkers that are Phyrexian.
Who would want that thing to be there, or to exist?
Who's powerful enough to
Do that.
bring it
Zoltan.
and to control it?
Zoltan.
I don't know.
Well, shit.
That's scary.
It's not a good thing, to say the least.
Is this something we should like be actively worried and in fear of, or are we like pretty okay at Strixhaven for now?
In all honesty, I'd simply forget about it.
Behavior.
Don't follow curiosity to find it.
Come here.
Can you repeat that once louder for those in the back, team?
What?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry. What are my flaws again?
Simply forget about it. Don't follow curiosity to find this again.
Don't follow curiosity to find this again.
As you wish, Professor. Thank you for telling us about this, and thanks for bringing this home.
Forget but never forgive. Got it.
It's not a bad idea.
How can you not forgive if you've forgotten?
Oh.
Certainly, forgetting is forgiveness in a certain light.
Forgive
Right.
but not forget. But she wants us to forget.
It's already forgotten.
Anyways, so I guess this is test time.
I guess we should stay alive.
We stayed
Full
up
night.
full nights talking to Chandra about the things we've already
Jaya.
forgot about.
Jaya, we need to find Chandra. Well, we need to find
We
Chandra.
can't talk to Chandra. She's a snitch.
We might need to like
Madam
maybe look
Pomfrey.
in the library first. Before we talk to anyone, we might.
This whole, she just said that nobody even knows what Phyrexians are. There's nothing in the library that's going to tell us about how to cure the ichor.
Yeah, freaking Chandra's gonna
She
be there
just
too.
was classified information.
Yeah, we need to
This is in the restricted
She's also
section.
not a professor here, so.
Huh?
This is
She's also not a professor, nor did she go to Strixhaven.
No,
Chandra?
she didn't. Jaya.
Right.
She's a
all the
substitute.
teachers
Neither
are,
did.
all the teachers are weird and substitutes, right?
Well, the first year teachers, yes.
So she wouldn't actually know if it's in the library. We probably shouldn't go asking about it.
She just said she's killed entire villages.
We can't ask Chandra.
Yeah.
We can't. Because she's gonna be a snitch. And she's gonna go tell.
Wait,
And she's gonna say,
isn't Chandra a TA and not an actual teacher?
Yes, Chandra's Jaya.
So she
Jaya,
was-
Jaya's just a substitute as well.
Right, so the TA did go to the school. Yes?
No.
No, she came
Oh,
with her.
fuck.
She came
She
with her.
came with
Oh,
Jaya.
fuck!
We can't talk to her
Yeah.
about it.
Oh, fuck! But she's probably the only person who knows.
She might not though. This was a long time ago.
She just said not to talk to anybody about it. Fuck.
I think
I turn
that
into
we
a
just-
squirrel and I go away.
Okay.
I
You
go back to my
turn
room.
into a squirrel?
Yeah, I turn into a squirrel and I literally skitter away.
How do you turn into a squirrel?
I wild shape into a squirrel.
Oh, you're a druid?
And I literally go back to my room and I pout.
And then you're a druid.
And I go back to my room and begin my all-nighter. Can we study group an all-nighter?
We can't study or do anything.
We
It's
can
test
pull an
time.
all-nighter.
No, it's test time.
No, we can pull an all-nighter.
I just didn't know y'all skipped study.
No, we skipped study. You remember this?
It was an option given.
Yes, he said we can't do anything. That's why he
We
said
learned
you can-
cool
you
shit.
can do it on
We
night.
learned about our disease
Study
and if we
together
told anybody
or
we'd get
skip
murdered.
study, and there is a price.
We learned that if we told people about our disease, we'd get murdered. How
So
about
we
that?
basically were talking to her for 2 days. Put it that way. Okay?
We're just haunted by what she said.
That was
She didn't
definitely not a
save
waste
us.
of time.
Okay,
She
great.
definitely let us know that if we told her we had the thing, she would kill us,
If she told us
which was free
Because
information.
she was like, if you did you
Well,
touch
not
it?
free. We're about to find out what that information cost
It's
us.
It just means you can't roll with advantage.
She told us what?
She told
I think
me
we'll
and
be rolling with disadvantage.
she told Aowing and Reverence that if we let her know that we had the PHY.
No. Y'all could kind of
We
confer from how.
we could tell
Like-
based on what she
Right,
said.
no, I'm saying-
Like she was speaking about these things like a
What
World War II
things?
Pacific vet talks about the Japanese.
Right.
What things?
Extermination.
Like
The-
they would stab babies in the throat.
the
Right.
Phyrexians.
What's a forensic?
Yeah, like the Pacific theater soldiers
thing that
don't
attacked
like the
us in the
Japanese the same
tomb.
way as
Yeah.
the
Oh
European
my God.
theaters are like.
Yeah.
Because
like,
those
where
guys
were you?
Surrendered and they shared cigarettes. It was not the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
a
No,
whole
we
different
definitely
problem.
found out that we can't talk to anyone about this.
I can talk to the race
I would
Especially
shovel.
her.
You can't trouble a shovel.
I mean,
These-
we're,
Yeah,
like,
we definitely just
More
learned that, so
things?
it's not definitely worth it. So test time.
That's time.
Okay.
How do we cheat? Actually, no, we can roll one time. Come on, lucky guy.
What if you get caught cheating? If you fail,
You fail if you lose anyway.
What's your deception?
you're kicked out.
Mine's -1. I'm not trying to cheat. I'm just gonna roll and see what happens.
My
Flat
deception
roll.
is plus.
All right.
5.
So
So you
normally,
could try and cheat.
yeah. So normally it will be
Any ability.
it's a two-part exam, consisting of
A
the
written portion?
first the first is multiple choice over slot, and that is going to be an Arcana check, and the second one is a short essay over diffusing slot confrontations, which is an insight check for that one. But for cheating, you can replace those with a deception check and then a sleight of hand check.
My sleight of hand is great. My deception is not. So.
Plus 5 on both.
So wait, what's Arcana and what's the other one? Intelligence.
Insight.
Insight.
What's the penalty for getting caught cheating?
You fail. If you fail either of them. If you take the cheating option and you fail either of them, you automatically fail.
Okay, and what happens if
Because you
you?
will be noticed.
What happens if you do the other ones? You only have to fail one to pass.
Well, if you just take the test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit? Yeah, so if you fail both, you fail the test overall. One successful ability check means character passed, having gotten more than half or more of the questions correct. You get a student die. Ace means you pass both of the checks, and you get two student die.
Hey, stupid question.
Hmm?
Can I use like spells and character abilities and stuff during the
What?
test? Like my starry form dragon?
What would that do?
Well, it means any wisdom intelligence check I roll, if it's under a 10, it counts as a 10.
Isn't that for concentration, not wisdom intelligence?
No, it's for all three. It's for when you make an intelligence or a wisdom check or a constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on a spell, you can trigger a roll of a 9 or lower on the d20 as a 10.
Mostly using magic in this would count as cheating.
I see.
So you could do it.
They probably
So,
have it.
no
so
speak
they-
with animals either, huh?
Probably not,
That's fine.
unless you have a slot to speak to.
I'm just gonna take it.
I'm gonna take it.
Oh yeah, I'm taking the test.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Slots regenerate.
All right, so all right, then for the
Arcana.
multiple choice for the slot facts, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Let's do it.
12.
Nice.
Oh my god.
That is a 15.
6.
18.
Okay,
Now
Flambeau
wanted-
fails. You will fail this
With a
first
plus
part.
5.
But the things that you know, the only thing is that you learned during class. Slotty, they're aberrations. They can regenerate and have match resistance. Dangerous, unpredictable. They are in a various hue of colors that differentiate what they do. The red ones implant eggs into people,
Oh fuck.
and they eventually become essentially a chest burster
Oh my god.
that comes out as a full-grown slot.
Why is there not more memes about that?
Certain colors of them can shapeshift.
What?
Some of them have cinches so bad they can be deadly.
Interesting.
A slot?
Whoa.
What's a slot look like?
It's about 10-ish feet tall. It's very wide. It's looks kind of like a frog, but with more of like a bipedal standing, like heavily muscled frog.
Frog, lizard, monkey, frog man.
But instead of like a frog mouth, it has like a very wide set, like a mixture between like an alligator and a frog's face.
Lizard, frog man, big guy.
I had polyrath in my head at first, but the mouth threw it
Definitely not polyrath.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Cool. So I
Yeah.
passed part 1, and we learned about slots.
Yes.
Half
Now
hour on
for
four.
the essay portion, let me get an insight check.
Hey, you gotta write your essay, man.
Hey man, you gotta write your essay. At 11.
Failed.
6.
4.
Oh, I had to slip it.
Can I cheat on this portion of the test?
18.
Oh, you have to choose like cheating overall. 18. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Rivers
You
is the
study.
only one that passed.
You didn't even need to study. You acing ass bitch.
I'm a book
Okay,
smart
so
kind of gal.
Flambeau
Street
failed.
smarts.
Yeah.
Just outright.
That's
1, 1, and 2.
Hey. Sorry man.
Yes. So for student die that you'll get from this, so you get 1, you get 1, you get 2 of them. It's a D4 that you can roll and add to an ability check that you make, provided that it uses one of the 2 skills featured in the exam.
Nice. Arcana or insight.
I feel like I have one other student die.
So I have 2 that I can
you
use
have
for
two,
Arcana
for-
slash insight.
or insight. Yes, a
You
D4,
add 'em.
and they refill on a long rest.
For how long do they have them?
What is that?
Just for good now.
For good?
Yeah.
So, whenever.
Anytime Arcana or insight is called for you.
So what was the difference between me getting 2 and them getting 1?
Well, you can use it twice.
You passed it.
Between
twice.
like per long rest, and they can only use it once.
Oh.
And
Oh, okay,
And the
so
different exams will use different
per
skills
long rest. Cool,
throughout
student
throughout
It's like you
everything.
get another, yeah.
So we should add on our sheet like plus 1d4
Put student dice.
student dice.
That's what I
Student
did.
dice, Arcana slash insight, and for each of you just 1, and then for her 2.
Oh, so each of us, he was including me, right? So you.
Nope.
No.
Oh, man.
Sorry, bro.
Wait, where are you putting it?
I don't get shit.
I'm
Next
putting
to
on
the
I
an
put it
additional
nowhere.
bonus page.
I'm putting it next to the skills themselves, so you
Yeah.
can remember it if you need to use it once per long rest. And then just make a little box at the bottom that says student dice 1 or 2.
I'm just gonna put a little asterisk and then say my asterisk equals student dice.
Nice. Love that. Cool test. Passed.
Not a cool
Didn't
test.
study.
Failed.
Sorry, Flange, you're the
Ugly.
smartest guy. You better study.
I failed Arcana with a plus 5.
Honestly, you roll a nat 1, it's not your fault.
One receiver with a top hat.
And quick question before we go into it: how late? Because I know some of y'all wanted to talk about ending early. What time are y'all thinking?
Oh yeah.
Currently 9.
For like another 30, 45 minutes.
Okay. Does that work for you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Okay.
perfect.
Cool.
Okay, I'm actually going to go to the bathroom real quick.
No.
Ad break! This episode of Strixhaven brought to you by Shield Sister. It's a book that I wrote. It's on Amazon.
Do embarrassing things if you want
I
to.
think I'm looking at it.
Hey, question, Jack.
Yeah.
The link you said, I couldn't find your Shield Sister thing on Facebook.
I'll send it to you.
You sent it in the text, but then when I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it on my Facebook, and I searched it and it didn't pop up either.
It happens.
Yeah, you need to
Facebook's
So
dumb.
that's
need
Bo
to-
couldn't find it either. Both of us had the same issue. We were like,
Bo
oh, we'll
liked
see
it.
him.
What are you talking about?
Oh, when I tried searching for
Oh.
it, I couldn't find it.
I couldn't find it, but if you send it to
Did
me
like
again,
it?
I will like it.
It's weird. and
Oh,
it's
I
hard.
think I did, but for some reason I couldn't pull it back up.
Here. Copy. Send it to you right now.
'Cause, yeah, I wanted to. It was missing.
No, for sure.
I have these.
What are those?
What are those?
Let's go! Ice cream sandwiches!
They're organic.
I'm literally so
Little mini
full.
ice cream sandwiches and mini drumsticks.
I cannot.
Okay,
I'm
you don't have
literally-
to.
I'm literally.
But if you want to, grab some and put it back in the freezer.
Hey, she also. What do you want to do outside? Because you drink so much water.
I got the little minis for both of them. That way you can fill. And also the ice cream sandwiches are cookies and cream filled, not vanilla, because I am a savage and that's my favorite kind of ice
I
cream
didn't know
sandwich.
cheese was organic. You're a savage. Yeah, I just sent it to you.
I don't know if you can tell, but I gained a lot of weight in college. Ugh.
So, what are you?
If I'm up late studying, I'm snacking.
These are heavily calorie. You know what's crazy?
First Nick ate like 10 of those.
I lost weight first semester.
First semester, me too, I lost weight.
I was
I was
pledged.
eating omelets every day in the cafeteria.
Then you joined a fraternity.
How nice was.
I lost weight.
Then I lost more weight in frat because I was pledging.
Yep, I lost weight during pleasure.
And then I started drinking.
I gained
Because
weight in
when you
college.
And then I started smoking!
And then I lost weight towards the end of college, and then I got married. And then I gained weight,
That's hot.
and then I.
You say that's hot.
And then I started dating him, and then I gained weight.
Classic divorce, lost weight.
Classic.
Well, personally, that damn. I didn't really eat much.
Oh, see, I'm a.
When you're depressed?
Yeah.
Where took the fry like it was a treat.
Oh, dude. You know what?
No,
Number
when
one
my
way to tell
depression
when I'm
was
sick.
religious, I like lay in bed, drink wine, watch scary movies, and like live in the darkness and the crime documentaries. And I like
Oh my god, he sent a picture. Oh my god, he sent a picture.
This.
Ask him.
of what?
The thing we saw.
No. That's what he does.
I'm
when he
showing
goes
the
to
street.
bathroom.
I'm showing the screen.
Yo.
Y'all check this out. This is what we saw in the crypt.
No thanks.
Yo. Look
at that.
That looks
You were
Look
afraid of
at that.
Can you believe it?
I wasn't afraid. I was
You
just.
were frightened.
I was
literally.
acting.
Look at that.
I was acting afraid.
Look at this.
y'all.
Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that.
I'm so. I was acting afraid.
On stream.
Yeah, bro, I had to do it.
Hi, puppy.
Yo, I miss playing.
For me, it had been since August 31st.
When?
I think for all of us, it had been since August 31st, actually.
Not asking.
Well, no.
He's been torturing his other campaign.
That is like a
Cutting
serving board. Oh,
Oh,
not
okay.
cutting, serving. It's got marble on it.
Yes, the marble.
So it's not horrible. It's like.
You know what it is.
Super slow, like charcuterie.
Whatever, but like
That's right. Super.
his
His epoxy.
sister's in-laws,
Hey,
his brother-in-law's parents gave it to us. Anyways, I'm gonna get some ice cream. Haskins, do you wanna get some ice cream?
Sure, I'll take some. Thank you.
Anyone want some
What are those?
beer?
What are those?
I'm aware. So this is a little mini ice cream cake or ice cream sandwich with cookies and cream on the inside instead of vanilla. And you can have lots of them because these are mini
only need
drumsticks
one.
and one is chocolate and one is vanilla.
I just want one.
Just that? You don't want a drumstick?
Well, I don't. Well,
At Haskins?
the same. I mean, they're yours.
I don't remember.
I'm good. Just the same hole that I talked to y'all out is also where the food goes. So.
Yeah, because Mark's over there.
It's tough to
That's
eat
fair.
medium.
Okay,
That's why whenever I was doing the one shots, I would just scarf and then like let them
Mark, why
play.
these little anti-ins looking or anties things looking?
You're so weirdo. You're weirdo.
Yeah, I sent y'all
I put him back in
sent
the
y'all a
freezer
picture
not
to better
because he
kind of
shouldn't have more
illustrate the
because
thing
I
that
don't
y'all
want him to
saw.
melt.
Solid. It looked phenomenal. They look crazy.
That's amazing. Thank you for doing that. I showed the stream.
I'm very happy that you sent the picture. That was terrifying.
Mhm.
I wasn't scared.
Yeah, oh for sure.
Oh,
For sure yawning, yeah.
I wasn't scared at all. Never once been scared.
No,
You're so
one bit.
brave.
First of all, Dancer, you got us out of there, bud. It was you.
Yep. But we got ourselves.
Oh, can I re-roll to get my expenditures back on my wand?
Oh, it just refills.
Okay, cool. I'm good with that.
Because we've had like a long rest.
It's
now and
1d6
everything.
plus 1 daily, so it's been 2 days, so it refills.
Yeah, that, and I mean, you used like 3 shots,
These 3 shots.
so yeah.
Okay, so
Magic one, go!
So it would have been like.
test 1
You would've
down.
Been, you would have been like real death. Oh, y'all are like sick.
Yeah,
Huh?
we're fucked.
But that means y'all might be trying to like get smarter.
That means that our bodies are literally turning into metal,
Did Jack have any like
and it will.
issues turning over the ectoplasmic goo?
No.
Who's Jack?
Sorry. AOA.
Hey, we
Oh, hello. Hello. I was a squirrel. Now I'm back. That's the first time I've wild shaped.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Just like as a bucket.
I wild shit all the time.
Give me,
Back in my day.
give me essentially like an initiative roll.
Oh, okay.
To fight other squirrels.
Nat one. The slowest wild shape you've
No,
ever
it
seen.
is a harrowing experience getting back.
It's like when you take off the mask in Majora's Mask.
Oh no, you're running through a college campus with a bunch of kids that can use magic,
And you're a squirrel.
and you're a squirrel.
So they're trying to zap you.
In college, I chased squirrels sometimes bored in between class, or I would walk after them to see like how they would react. How do you think people with magic would do?
They were ballsy ass squirrels though.
Yeah, especially. And hawks, big birds. It was a harrowing experience.
Hey, it was depressing. And honestly, scary as fuck to be a little guy out here in this world. Changed my perspective on life. I was little for a while. It was scary and now I'm big.
I feel like this would. I feel like a nat 1 would forever traumatize Aoing from ever becoming a squirrel again.
You're not gonna ever look at Mellithorn the same way. The large tree person.
Oh wow.
As just there's a point when he just tried to interact with you. He doesn't really quite know his own strength, or he doesn't move in a way that other things move. And there were a few attempts by him to pet you that would have ended with a normal squirrel potentially pulled.
He almost limited me.
Yeah,
Little drumstick.
and all the various other things, you're realizing you should be terrified of large birds as well.
Mm.
Oh wow.
Being a druid really does teach you about life.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Will you just give me a fresh one?
I just love
And
this
given the
character.
one of the unique races, Strixhaven are the Owlin, the owl people.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And they're terrifying to me now. They're
Oh, yeah.
scary and they're stealthy.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god!
It was a harrowing experience. We lived a somewhat sheltered life.
At the bottom of the air fortune, you don't say
Yes. Never
Yeah.
Never quite had to
It
deal
was-
with the food
I
chain,
thought about that.
and especially being at the bottom of it.
Yes.
You consume energy. Air.
No. We still eat.
What are you?
I'm an air genasi.
Yeah, we talked about
It just means I'm sexy.
And you know it.
that.
Literally, an air genasi would say that.
Double check something.
It's like an elf, but not an elf. Like an elemental guy, but not like an elemental guy. You know what I mean? He's not an elemental, but he's like an elemental humanoid.
Got it.
Supports the stream.
Oh, your friends.
Yeah. So
They give you a
after,
free
after the test, I imagine you'll go back, rest, sort of relax. Is there anything specifically that y'all want to do in some downtime that y'all have now?
Do we have any other tests coming up?
Y'all will have.
Can I take a
test
make-
in-
can I make-
in a little while?
Can I take
What?
a makeup
There will be
exam?
another test in a little while.
I wanted to get into some trouble.
Like we don't have any other classes or anything to go
There's
to.
there's
like,
a I mean there's a narratively there's kind of like a little break. It's kind of like after like a round of exams.
Can I do
all
any
the- all the
extra credits?
classes are kind of you might skip the next class.
Ooh,
And like it's kind of a lull before things kick into like really prepping for the next.
DM, are we gonna
Yes.
deal with this PHYR situation at non-downtime?
I mean you can attempt to deal with it now if you want to.
I feel
Be
like
proactive
now
about
would be
it.
a good idea
Yeah.
to like during our downtime to be like, hey, are you feeling okay? Because I've been feeling weird.
Yeah, I think we sit down and try to figure out what's going on.
Well,
Is this just the two of y'all, or are we all?
you guys could definitely help us for sure,
Yeah.
but like we have been feeling kind of sick since the top of the fire.
I'm gonna pick up
And if you do remember
knitting and sewing. Like just
Knitting and sewing? Okay.
Can I ask them if they
Yes.
have COVID?
Huh?
Just kidding.
He says he got COVID.
So you just want to go sleep?
No. I'm completely fine. But then again,
We are fucked.
more so like sewing, because I need to be able to make little tiny frog suits.
How did this turn into a?
Just like
It's my
cats
side.
have little toys.
Play it out.
Are you gonna have like a little wardrobe thing?
He just wants a side
full-on-
hustle. He's trying to make money.
Yeah.
I
Also, is there a
will
race coming up? Do I know of a
Say
race coming up?
you can work to set one up.
A race?
Mhm.
Yeah, I want to work. To
Oh,
set
I'm
a
in.
race.
You're about to be the
I'm in just as like a spectator.
Absolutely a spectator.
Absolutely in on like the production of this.
I'll help. Yeah.
That's the
also-
downtime activity. Fuck this fire. We'll deal with it in
But
real time.
I don't think we all need to help set up the race. I think he
No,
sets
no,
it up and we figure out our stuff and then we go to the race.
Okay, fine. That's rational.
I
just
feel
have-
like if he told me he wanted to set up a frog race and make little suits for his frogs, I would be like, but I might have a disease that's slowly killing me. So
I'm like-
I want to worry about that.
I'm gonna be like, well, I
Like-
don't have anything better to do. Let's go make a little frog
So like
suits.
y'all go do that and we'll figure out the like impending.
We're not.
We're putting like a side hustle on in.
We're not
while
all making frog suits.
Okay,
We're
we're back
not.
in the Fire Jolt Cafe in the back room, right where it started. Let's do it again. 2 for 2.
Well, y'all would be by yourselves with one frog if y'all just go straight there.
I'm just kidding. It's
What?
like where we're
Well-
setting it up.
I'm gonna work behind the scenes to set up an.
Who do you want to work with? To
I need my buddy. What's her name?
Rowan?
Rowan. I need Rowan. We need to be communicating on this.
Rowan, yeah.
She can be. She knows the people, and we can do some sort of arranged cut thing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Let's find out who we need to talk to.
Yeah.
And talk to them.
Yeah.
So that's going on the side. So if someone comes to visit me while we're having a conversation,
Did y'all figure out if that has anything to do with the goo?
that's what we're trying to
We
do.
100% know it has something to do with the goo.
No, we don't know it has something to do with it.
Mm.
Yeah, we do.
Which
Oh, they do, but
we do. It
Oh.
hasn't been confirmed, but we suspect. heavily.
yeah.
Hey, we're sick.
Well, you two
No,
did
that.
pop up like what were almost like flakes of like glitter. Remember
Yeah.
that
Metal.
y'all thought might be like looked like just like glitter.
What
Metal.
was this?
Yeah.
Metal.
We now know that that's metal.
When was this?
This was last
After
session,
this
actually.
firefight, this was last session. Yeah, you weren't here.
When did y'all get infected by the
It
goo?
was the first time we got affected. It was the first
It
time
was,
we realized
it
that we were
was in
sick.
the clay, like the clay monsters
In
and
this
stuff.
firefight, when they put us from the Nature
Oh,
of
you were
Chaos
gone.
class.
You were gone. It was when we didn't have electricity.
Oh yeah.
Oh, bro.
Oh, that one.
I literally, you gotta watch the stream of it because it's kind of sick. Like we were in the candlelight and the lightning was going, like it was kind of wild.
Is it-
And the
dude.
lights came on in the middle of it.
It was
and we had
sick.
to fight, and it was, awesome.
sick. We had candles and everything going.
It was a huge fight. It was
He
crazy.
put his
So you
hotspot
missed
on.
both occurrences.
It was
We
hot as
streamed
shit.
because he put his hotspot on too,
I was
and so
sweating
we
my
were able
ass
to like
off.
actually
It
do
was
the.
really cool.
It was actually pretty.
It was pretty cool. So you missed both occurrences of our illness. That's why you have no idea what we're talking about.
They basically got held down by clay monsters and vomited, and the black stuff vomited into their mouths by these metal these
Oh, yeah.
I remember this now.
these
I
like
mean, I was
clay
there, but I remember.
clay covered metal worms.
They gave y'all a clap.
Yeah.
That's what we said.
We got clapped.
Y'all got the clap.
Yeah.
And then last session we coughed up what we now know to be little metal flakes.
100%, yeah.
So we are turning metal on the
But what
inside.
about the
We're
mimic
slowly-
thing? The stuff we got from the mimic.
Definitely, we think it's the same.
Got it.
Yep. Same stuff.
We think it's the same, and
What
that's
if we never
why.
went down in the crypt? We'd never know.
Yeah, reference
because you wanted to study? You aced it! Yes, baby! Let's go! Adventuring is the way to do it.
We got lucky.
Right.
This is an
all the
adventure
way
school,
around.
okay? Not a studying school.
Not trying to
What?
fuck up an opportunity.
No, you have exams.
This is literally a studying school.
The guy with the highest intelligence in the group failed the test. Because he
God, I
didn't
think you
study.
got it.
I think
He didn't
it's in
study.
your hand.
She didn't need to. Street smart.
I think it's in your hand.
I swear to God, if you open your hand, he flies away.
Yes!
Did you get it now?
I don't know.
I
You
think
just
you
let it
have
go?
it now.
I killed one earlier. It's your turn.
To kill him?
Just like flip
Yeah.
it over and smash it on your paper.
Just-
and
That blood is on your hands now.
It literally will be.
just flip it over and smash it
No,
on
not on
paper.
the character sheet.
We both caught it. Nice job.
Add a sticker.
That's a kill. Both kills apply.
Lord.
We just caught him by
Listen, if the fake one's
The both of you
Wait,
smashed
Chandra-
it. That's
Chandra
wild that
stayed
the
with
both
us
of you
there, right?
smashed it.
I mean, Chandra teleported us
I
back,
just
right?
firebolted
Yeah.
him.
So she doesn't know what happened to that thing.
No.
No,
does she?
but she saw it also.
Did
so
Chandra
she knows
give any
it
look
was
of
there.
recognition at that moment?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
Only Sumija. Okay, so what is y'all's plan in the downtime?
I guess to go to the library, like you fucking said.
I think
Can
we
I
go to
try
the
for extra
library
credit?
and we
Look
like
up the Phyrexians. Look
we
up
look up
everything that
Phyrexians,
we gotta
we
look
look
up
up
everything that Jaya talked about.
every word
Because
that
we have to look for anything
I
that will
took
lead to
words,
the study
I took
of
notes.
Yawgmoth, the physician, and any of the ichor that he built, or some sort of antidote to it.
Gnoria, wherever
you don't-
Jaya's
you
from.
can't ask
we
anyone.
like
Dominaria.
Dominar. Sure, yep.
But it won't be probably called by that name.
I should fix that.
But that's his official. Yawgmoth, the physician, is his official name.
But
She's
it
from
may
Dominar?
be something similar, but not the
Dominaria.
name, because who knows if no one knows the true name.
Okay. But that's what. Okay.
and
Makes
the
sense.
doctor.
We're gonna look it up
what was
still.
the doctor's name?
I mean,
We're gonna start there, and if we don't find it,
Yawgmoth.
He's notorious for it.
Y-A-G
like look for stories that somewhat resemble.
R.
yeah, we're just looking up the Phyrexians and everything like that.
M-O-T-H.
Any fucking eldritch horror.
Yag.
Yog.
Yog.
Yawgmoth.
Yawgmoth.
Say it like a monster, and then you got it.
Lake Titicaca.
Okay.
See?
Okay, so I want to go to the library and I want to go look up everything I possibly can about everything Jaya told us. But in a like,
You can't.
I don't go ask people and say like, hey, where's your like Phyrexian section? I like look it
We
up.
look up the Dewey
I, like,
Decimal
find it
System,
myself.
and we start right
Yeah,
where
are
it is.
they running off the Dewey Decimal System? Do they have computers?
They actually have their own method of storage, and there are.
The Dewey Decimal.
Or am
there
I, like,
are-
doomed
there
to
are-
have to
There are
ask?
magical automatons in that go and retrieve what you're looking for.
Oh,
Because
well,
the library
tits. Let's do it.
is impossibly huge for you
Oh,
to.
okay.
So this is gonna be easy.
Automatons.
Mhm.
So
Is
that
there a
means
forbidden
they're
section?
like programmed things.
That means they're probably not gonna snitch. So
Hey, Automaton, is there
That means
a
there could also
forbidden
be
section for the
like,
library?
like a
for
red flag
class-
alert
Well,
if you look for certain things.
sections. You know, there are section. It is sectioned
Yeah,
off kind of by
automatons.
year and by authorizations.
But there's nothing that's like off limits.
Oh no, there's plenty that's off limits to y'all.
To us.
To the first years that also don't have authorizations from any professors or deans.
Cloak of invisibility.
Cloak of invisibility.
Invisibility.
Some lock picking.
Shit, I lost the dice again.
You always lose the dice.
I know. I always roll them
There's
back.
always
Cloak of
one left.
invisibility.
Whatever. But I will say, yeah, as
Wouldn't be D&D
y'all
session.
as y'all are gathering up to go, kind of outside your dorm room, there is a just like a sort of like just out in like a
It's
billowing
undermarked.
of like black smoke
A black smoke?
and kind of like wind like ripping
Oh,
like ripping through the hall,
It's terrible about it, right?
kind of around all of you.
Oh no.
And kind of like standing like basically like right next to like the group now,
It's so much better.
as y'all were heading off to
Yeah.
the library, is what looks like Soren, but looks more like if you just like we're starting to like put paper mache over a plaster version of him,
Oh fuck.
just utterly covered in dust and like debris that's just so thick that like it just everything on him is
We
white.
can't let Soren know that we know what the thing was.
And there's just kind of like he kind of reappears and there's just kind of like
Yeah.
And just like dust.
Hey,
It's just
And we
hey,
go,
hey
oh my
guys.
gosh,
out of everything.
Soren, are you
How are
okay?
ya?
He's just kind of looking around. He's like, "Where am I?
Back in
Strixhaven.
Strixhaven.
Am I in the dorms?
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot be here. That is not right."
Yeah, get out.
He's kind of like,
Can we walk you out and ask what
Sure,
happened?
yes.
Okay, and we walk him out to ask what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't want to be in the dorms, so we just go outside.
okay, yeah. He's standing out there. He is holding like a sack, and he'll kind of hand it to you. I was like, I believe you might have left this behind. Grabbed it from up above the state before leaving. And it looks like Chandra and Jaya just kind of whipped you all off, but collapsed the lower levels of the crypt. There was a built-in little failsafe for that. So hopefully all of those coffins remain buried. No idea what the thing was, but it seems y'all got away.
Yeah, thanks for your help.
Yeah, thank you.
That was crazy.
What was the
This
bag
guy's
you
like so
handed us?
nonchalant, just
It's
absolutely.
like a leather like
just like
sack,
and he
basically.
doesn't, you
Did-
know.
did any of it-
Yeah, like
It's like-
some
it's covered in
crazy shit
dust
is
as
going
well.
on, but
But-
like, don't worry.
He's like, I'm
He's
glad
not
you're
sure
alive.
what's in it.
You left.
He thinks
you
it's
left
all-
your shit.
And we recognize it?
It's definitely ours.
What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we take the sack. But
For sure, yeah. Yeah.
Didn't it? It had some stuff
And-
in it. I think
no, we don't recognize
It's
it.
the fabric, right?
Oh, thanks, my fabric.
more fabric.
More fabric! Yay.
well,
So
it's-
happy you made it out. We've been worried about you. Like, glad you
Seriously,
made
we
it.
haven't
Thank
seen
you
you
so
this whole
much for
time.
helping us.
Like, how long were you there?
Where else? Where have you been this whole time? Down there?
Looking around afterwards.
Did you find anything of interest? Did you figure out, like,
Did that?
Oh,
What
there's some
happened?
family stuff. I believe that thing was buried underneath everything. I never saw it, so I'm assuming it's under, well, you know,
Yes.
buried down in there. Which y'all will know for a fact that it
that
was
it's not, because it looked at
You
us and
saw
we
it,
looked
yes.
at it.
But he never found. So he's, as he said, he's assuming it was
It's
buried
loose.
underneath everything.
It's loose on the plane.
Yeah, it was a weird thing. There are weird things on that plane though.
You never see anything like it before?
Snakes.
But it happens time to time. I go back home after a while. and
Have you seen snakes on the
show
plane?
up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are they normal size or way bigger?
Do you know that's a relative term, right?
You know how he did that thing that you were surprised by the size of the bat?
I guess.
Would you say that comparatively?
So what snakes have you seen? Ewing.
I just
Growing
read-
up in a place that actually has no terrestrial
I just read about them.
portion.
I don't know. I've just read about them, so I only know
Like
that
you actually never saw trees until you went to Strixhaven.
For sure,
No.
yeah, I know.
So,
So when have you seen a squirrel?
I fucking. It's
Strixhaven.
Squirrel.
so
His options are playing
What
with
animals
air.
have I seen?
His
All the things
options.
that fly.
His
I
options.
can't turn into any of those.
I know.
His options of.
And I've seen prey of animals that fly.
His options
Well,
of
now
wild
they
shape
just
right
eat each
now
other.
are like mouse.
It's the elemental plane of air.
Oh, I meant at Strixhaven.
Oh, no, I'm talking about like growing up. That's what you.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I didn't see shit.
Yeah,
but
Dr.
birds.
likes me now.
And I don't
Because
think y'all
gave
seen
him
a snake yet.
give
in
him a
Strixhaven,
fry.
so you wouldn't know.
Oh.
I've only read about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my whole point. I've only read about them, so I don't know how big. You know, I don't know if they're fucking 20 feet, 5 feet. I've read about different
So
snakes.
like,
Don't see snakes.
okay, are we talking to Sword about anything else? He doesn't seem to know anything about the thing.
I was pretty happy once you said you saw snakes on that plane. So let's get out of here and do the thing we're doing.
I think that we should possibly go to Jaya and tell her that
No.
we know for a fact that the thing is loose now.
No.
So she thinks that
Nope.
it's down there.
Nope.
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 Outvoted.
No?
Nope.
Outvoted.
For
Outvoted.
sure, do not want to contact her about this, because then she'll think we're messing and meddling and doing stuff.
And she'll snitch.
I think we should roll for it.
Just,
Snitch.
I think we need to stay as far away from that person as possible.
Okay.
Because once we start developing this cough, or we cough up some metal in front of her,
That's true. I was just saying, she told us that if anything else comes up about it, to let her know and stay away from it.
this
so,
has not come up, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
This is not something that came up.
Alright, let's go to the library then.
You know.
I don't even know what y'all talking about because I forgot about it.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, let's go to the library. To the automatons.
And are you guys coming with us, or are
In the
you guys
bibliothèque.
are you meeting
La
with Rowan about the
bibliothèque.
frogs?
That's something that's going on in the background. That happens like in the shadows, not.
Okay. The shadows.
Esta la biblioteca.
Me llamo Tibo.
Alright, to the library.
Love it.
Get it. Thirsty boy in there.
Okay, yeah. So
He's about to make a huge mess when he walks around.
this does the exact same thing.
I hope no one's just wearing socks.
saw a
The
dog
dark
on
kitchen
TikTok
floor is
drying
about
his
to
mouth.
be. Huh?
I saw a dog on TikTok drying his mouth after he drank out of the bowl. Like trained.
On a towel.
That's cool.
That's funny.
Don't come near me
Fun fact,
with your wet
Harvey
mouth.
doesn't drop a single drop.
Harvey is a perfect little drinker.
Dainty
It's
little-
true.
Okay, yeah. Going off to the biblioplex.
The biblioplex.
Oh yeah, it's on the
So-
map. Let's go.
Yeah, it's the main library. It's the heart of the library there.
Oh, this is the place in Game of Thrones that gets blown up.
The septum.
It's an interesting way to look at it.
The grand septum.
That's just how I feel. Like we're just gonna walk in and this is so cool. No knowledge.
Yeah, as you get there, yeah, there are automaton going about. They're tall. They're distinctly built. They don't have feet, but they have sort of like a platform that the legs mount into that have wheels, like larger wheels, and they kind of they go back and forth throughout, kind of seemingly following orders that they have kind of set in, or a kind of this general idea of just general upkeep on the biblioplex, making sure everything's back in place as students come and go and study, probably leaving books out and stuff, and they have to go take them all back in.
The return cards.
Is there some sort of like tracking system on these things? Or alert system
on
for
the archivist.
No, on like the automatons.
Like if we
Yeah,
say
yeah,
a
the
trigger
archivists.
word,
Is that what they're called? If we like put a
it's like if we search like how to make a bomb, like is it gonna be like flash, 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 like
Does that
hey.
FBI show up?
Just
Interesting.
red flags.
you know what I'm saying though?
yeah,
Like
I know exactly what you. That's exactly what
like
I'm
certain
getting at.
emails you don't send
Do
from
you
your
get put on a
campus
watch
email
list,
address.
You know.
Like you don't send certain things from your company email because they might have flags
I
for
once
some
put my mom on a watch
keywords.
list just because it was fun. She's safe.
Like, is
They're
there
watching her.
anything? Is there anything like that? On those
well,
things,
you're really not sure. You've never interacted with them before.
So I think we start by searching with like where Jai is from, and like searching for information on maybe like wars and stuff. And if it like alerts, we could say that we were trying to learn more about our professor, and then we like ease our way into the more
Okay, you do it that way.
touchy.
I'm gonna do it the way that I think, which is to look directly for the things that I'm looking for. Which is Yawgmoth the physician.
And I'm gonna start.
And
with-
anything on Phyrexians.
I'm gonna for sure start with
I
Dominar,
just used my head
and,
because I
like-
didn't know what the charity.
Dominaria.
Dominaria, yep, and like any like wars, and because she said that those things would come and like wipe out villages
Worlds.
on worlds where she was from. So I'm gonna search where she was from and any like intense like wars or battles
That's a good
of
idea.
note. Because I can always say
think so. It's YAWG.
Yawgmoth.
Yawg.
Yeah, YAWG.
YAWGMOTH.
Yo.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, when I was saying earlier, I thought I was saying something wrong about it.
Yeah.
It didn't feel right.
So I'm gonna search that while he, gets all the red flags and gets put on the watch list.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
you
we're
go
obviously
here.
working like
The lady who told us not to look for this stuff doesn't even go here.
I'm.
You don't even go here.
Yeah, but she's definitely strong.
Yeah, we will come back and we will pick up at the beginning of this little library dive or delve. Because nothing at this school is boring. But then, yeah, you also think of other things that y'all might want to look up.
What were the things that we ran into outside of the school again?
Was I not able to do
the
extra credit? Extra
the
Arcanas?
It's
so
archaics.
just
I
don't
think.
fail and have to repeat?
Yeah, archaics.
Man, the student dice function is really cool.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
I'm literally so full.
So am I gonna get held back?
I don't know. What figure that one out?
Yep.
Is there any
But
extra credit
that
opportunities?
sack that Soren did give y'all
Oh yeah, what's in there?
was filled with essentially
Dibs.
like silverware and finery worth about 300 gold total.
Nice. Split it.
That, 75 each.
Yep.
So how did we obtain this stuff?
Set
He
that.
thought it was ours.
It is ours.
So
Yeah.
we were just stealing
Someone
Someone
shit.
else is probably pilfering his place. They dropped
We
the
were
bag.
stealing shit from his house.
No, they dropped the bag and
I
ran
now
off
have
into it at some
114
point.
gold.
He guessed he thought it was y'all's.
Well, it's like his shit.
What a nice
You
guy.
probably didn't check it.
Yeah, because he thought it was ours. He didn't care about us.
I have
What a nice guy.
110.
Wait, so we each get how much?
75.
That is a lot.
Good math there, sir. If I remember correctly, we have a cool little thing for where our gold is.
Yeah, we do. It's on the.
Here, gold pieces.
Wait, do I?
I've got 94 silver
that
and
one.
94 gold.
It's on
I
that.
got 2 PPs.
Oh wow, nice.
Damn it.
Yeah, got a gold. And 1 PP.
I have it all written down the
Yeah, you
did.
side. I'm gonna leave it written down the side. Dang it, I'm so
Wait,
mad I
is
did
yours
that.
like in different order than mine? What's SP? Silver?
Silver, electrum, gold, platinum, copper.
And Flamo
Oh,
might need to read some more. Being the wizard of the group and he failed the test.
Yeah,
I
I
was asking
think
if
that
there's
while
any
we're looking up,
Honestly, on the Arcana check, you got unlucky rolling that one. Shit does happen though.
Don't do it. That's
La biblioteca.
I'm literally still so full. Oh my god. Oh my god.
As soon as you offer like the wise presented choice versus the unwise presented choice, I just know A-Wing's doing unwise. Like every time. Every single time he's gonna be like, nope, fun thing.
There's a trade-off for everything. I mean, it's not really, there's not
I
really
think
a point in
If I had
having the option
failed
to
the
not
test,
Remember,
I'm just trying to,
I
remember
just
a
want
spot
you
that
to
she
know
could
hear.
if
she
I
could
had
study
failed
after.
the test after that choice, I was going to vicious mockery A-Wing and just be like,